Speed up. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks.
How are you?
Backed up. No, they went the wrong way already. The brakes on.
Pull the brakes up there.
Jeff had one job to do and he screwed it up already. Oops, sorry. Oh my God, they totally screwed it up.
Far hog line.
Oh, what are they doing? They're not doing it right. Oh my God. They got it wrong already, Paula.
Take two. Jesus. Cozy up down there. Cozy up down there. Right here. Good lot of time. Come on, Sonia. Come on, Sonia.
We're bringing them back.
There's in sync.
All right.
Hey, Crow's gonna fuck it up. Somebody's gonna walk past the one. Always
Slower.
You're going too fast. You. Just do it just cause.
Depends. There's scotch up. Yeah, there's scotch on the airport. I'm gonna go get the scotch.
Are you thirsty too? We should go steal the shots. Yeah.
That guy.
Judy did it too. Judy did it.
He's on the ice. Good curling, everybody. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you, my friend.
You know, everybody on this sheet has to do a shot, so it's even.
Yeah, right.
And then even on one, yeah, Sean had to draw fully. Well,
Good.
to the back when it hurt.
All right, welcome to the 2025 Brant Curling Club Championship.
I hear nothing.
Yeah, could you hear that? Because I can't hear it.
Okay, I can't.
Just not as loud. Talk close to the mic. You're good. I can hear great.
Okay. Yeah, Bill and I can hear none of it though.
Yeah, I get that. We get that.
There we go.
Now we got it. Yep.
Now we can hear it.
Yes.
Now I can hear my irritating voice.
What's that?
Can't hear their irritating voices yet, though.
Dog?
We're just asking if
Hey, what's going on, bud?
we'll all find out that he is shortly.
Tell Kevin to get a good hog. I'll get a good hog. Well, we'll all do a hog.
Yeah, just hog the hogs. Easier for me.
Surface was not a good.
Sorry, Terry.
We finished water.
Oh, no?
Took a while.
Practice rocks are not exactly riveting television. So what do we get? One practice, one more? Is that what we're doing?
2 practice, third one's real.
Okay. But all at once, all right? They're doing that.
Anybody want to take a guess?
Apparently this is the only game that's important. These guys didn't go for that one.
The women's event. So looking at the sheets right now, it looks like the men's club championship is the only.
That's all there. That's all there. That's all there. Yep. Run over, girl. Yep.
I thought you said maybe all those all together. I thought they went all together. That's what I thought too.
81. It's 81.
Should be. Where did he stop? You just kind of got to go on a bit.
Where did he stop, Carter?
I'm thinking a 14 is the hog to hog I'm looking for.
Okay.
It'll speed up a bit too.
Yeah.
81.
Oh, it's a new broom. Easy, guys. Easy. Just don't kill yourself. Easy.
Coach Bryant.
We're good. Easy. We're good.
Telling his boys
Just
to
gonna
say
say where it's going.
matters.
You're good. Didn't need it anyway.
That digs in a little more than the last broom head I had.
Yeah. A little bit more, eh?
A little bit more.
That one had a sheen to it.
Ooh, that's different.
So I had 310 on that.
Yeah, same.
You don't do that now? Well, they're throwing practice rocks here. This is practice. This is the real thing.
Try if you can.
But what we're doing now, we
pretty
can
good.
set up what's going on in the other sheets.
I got pretty good.
These two is the women's club championship. Judy Wong Page, that's known as Team Blueberry,
He's just dying over
against Debbie Etsy. Judy is the defending club champ. Debbie is a former club champ.
Get a little better.
And nice one is their consolation, and it's Kim Morris playing against Heather Barrow. Looks over there like Sonia Selms is skipping, just not throwing the brick. We'll keep you posted. I know that not everybody's watching this particular game, so we will keep you posted hand by hand what's going on with the women's games. And over on the men's side, the second event game is Doug Goldman against it's Larry Strasser is named as the skip. It looks like Jimmy Jepson's in there. And then Paul Bowman against Joe Campbell for the
14
third.
on that path.
Yeah, just
You want to throw the other rock?
The feature sheet
we
right
bring
now,
that
this is Terry's
I think
third
you want to throw the other rock.
Throw the other rock.
no, it was just tighter
Measure
path.
you gets hammer.
While I was talking, did you hear any chatter about what numbers they're looking at here, Chad?
I heard 14-7 hog to hog.
14-7 hog to hog, and I thought I heard a 310 with the split.
That'd be T to hog.
I had a 10 lighter on that. I had 22 on that one.
That's what I had.
Okay.
Yeah, you were definitely right with 2 on that one. So.
Yeah, I didn't kick with it. I didn't kick with it enough. Oh,
So
I
left,
can do that.
left Bryant, top 8 foot.
Well, I
Any
hope
eight,
so.
I should say, for hammer.
Interesting that the league convener happens to be the opposite skip. Andy's the guy with the tape measure. Not suggesting anything, just a point.
Yep.
And his kid's throwing the rock here. If it touches paint, I think he calls that a winner.
That'd be a great time for me to say that Sean Bryant should be up here
Yes.
commentating anyway.
He was supposed to be, wasn't he?
He beat us in the
Chad is a
semifinals.
substitute.
I got there. There.
The whole team, if they played like they did
Looks like a
last
lot.
Thursday night, are in some good shape because they made a lot of shots.
No, Kevin. Kevin,
Essentially, I was available for this about mid-November.
Watching.
Brother.
No! I'm just,
They like it.
I'm staying
So
there.
up T-line
Walk
and
away. Okay, good.
It's good, buddy.
You don't have to measure that one, Dad.
You sure?
So Team Bryant with hammer to start end number 1.
Hey, boys. Hey, boys, good throw. Let's go get him, guys. Let's go get him.
I'll go down there.
Get him, buddy.
Get him. All right, Kevin. All right, buddy.
Got this.
Let's get a good one.
Come in.
I had Matt Kerr asking if I was coming down to watch the games. I told I was commentating
That was a
and
91.
was confused because he thought I wouldn't be able to have some beverages while I was commentating.
That's halfway.
I didn't read the fine print in the contract.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure every other sentence we're going to take a small break. All
Okay, I'm in.
right.
And if Matt's coming down, he's probably buying.
I did tell him that
Got
Matthew's
lots.
Curling Network was here for the Brantford Nissan Classic, or the
Needs
Stu
to
Sells
dig.
Brantford Nissan Classic. I was injured, so I commentated the whole weekend.
What'd you
and
get?
I think there was a drink in front of me the entire time, so
That's a little speedy.
we're safe.
He is a bad influence.
Attack weight draw. What'd you get?
A little hot.
Okay, hot.
Just a smidge.
I didn't get the hog to hog there, but speed's right up. Okay, yeah. We're just going to take a quick break from the broadcast. We'll be right back.
Gotta go lines!
Gotta go,
Got
everything.
a fresh patch.
Gotta go
here.
lines! Gotta go, guys. 4, 5! Gotta go, guys.
Will having his first one, throwing down a fresh patch here.
Gotta go line! Hard! Line's good! 5! Go! Hard! 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 Yep, keep going, keep going. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, good throw, Kev.
Good recovery for Kevin after the first one.
Holy. If you're going to curl 50%, you want to make your second one count.
Exactly. 50% will win you every game.
Maybe a 5.
Oh, I like the
Or,
time.
4. Hey?
I like the time.
I thought it
If you let it go before the hog line, it would have been really good too.
Yeah.
Top 8.
was. Was he over?
Oh yeah.
Sweet, guys. Good shot.
Jacob Jones now throwing his first season.
What do you want?
Good throw.
Thank you. Good sweep.
Comes up with a good one. Shrinks the rings a little bit for Team Bryant.
You free?
It is interesting that I do hear these guys chatting, and
Just angles onto it.
seems like somebody wisely turned Terry's
Freeze the top.
mic off. I don't hear him through my earpiece, do you?
Not yet, but we will.
I do hear him, but not through the earpiece.
No.
3, 305, what do you want?
Freeze isn't terrible.
Just freeze the top end.
Right? Right there!
Sure.
Is the 90 too much?
No. 90 should be okay.
Ballpark?
Yeah,
85?
90,
85 probably works.
Okay. Heavy's no good.
They're doing Tita.
It'd be T to hog with those numbers, I suspect.
That's gotta be fine.
Wait, it's okay. 4. Whoa, lots of room. 5.
Kevin! Kevin!
5.
Kevin!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
7.
Yep, we got him. No. Okay. Can't hear you, sorry.
I know.
Worried that the
They're saying play to the top
line
red.
wasn't good, so they're trying to.
No, I thought it was heavy. I really did, but Carter liked it. I was like,
They initially were saying it was pretty good. I was hearing 5s, and then all of a sudden it was a 7.
Probably Sean was worried there if he hits a little thinner and goes open, leaves a double to sit 2 buried behind the guard.
close.
I think he
Close. Yep.
elected to let it dash and behind us, there's no double.
Whoa.
Have a double back here.
I thought we had a chance at making that double out of your hand.
I hear Terry.
Those are inside on your shot.
And I'm only kidding because we do want to hear his chatter, but we
control.
can hear better what they're planning to do if we can hear him talking. He is known to be a little loud with the sweet ball.
Some good chatter from both teams. Talking what they need here.
Yeah.
Hard cap. No roll. No. Don't listen to Chris.
I know. Just came down a lot.
Like this.
hard to know.
Looking at the thin ball, looks pretty skinny to me.
Yeah.
Not solid normal. Okay.
You
Which
pretty much
turn?
have to play it almost
Which
through the
turn?
hole here to
This turn. Okay.
miss everything.
Yeah, through the hole that's
Yeah.
not almost, it's almost not there.
You get the overhead camera, you pretty much have to just tickle the first high yellow to make the shot.
Turn. Yep. Turn.
Terry asked for Dave's solid normal. I'll tell you that's a whole lot more than my solid normal.
Okay. Oops. Sorry. Okay. It's not bad at
Not a bad result.
It's getting hairy in there
it's
for
not-
us, so.
Not a great result, but
Do you ever freeze?
must have curled. Dave throws them pretty hard, pretty straight.
Yep.
That's not great.
He's Mr. Mediums.
are all along right now?
It's not bad. The deuce is not any kind of a gimme right now.
You hit the open on and let him make it.
Come to the crotch.
I mean, if we're but he's gonna make that.
So how do you do?
Well, why don't we freeze?
Just hit. It's not bad. No double.
I like that hit.
Yep.
You're hitting a rock that's a little deeper than the high yellow, so you make this. There is no double.
Might be a little fresh here.
Come on.
Kevin close.
Clean.
Whoa! Never! Oh! Never! Oh!
It's hanging out there a bit.
Yeah, this one's not going to stick
Yeah.
around, I don't think.
Okay. You set it out?
Must have.
Maybe looking at a bunch of reds in his next one.
Yeah, the good news for Brian is if they're trying to hit the open red one, they're going to roll open. So
Yeah.
they're still going to have a shot.
They can
Set it a
come
bit
back.
or just floated? Pretty
Brian will
heavy
still have the
too.
4 for the draw too.
I was just going to say that. They got a hammer. As long as they can get to the middle somehow, you can bail.
Yeah, I was thinking control though.
Keep ball normally,
We changed it, yeah. Just up.
Dave wants to keep the weight up a little bit here. His first one with the solid normal actually curled.
4 foot's wide open.
So he's going to cue here and throw a down weight hit.
That's what he meant by saying safer. It's not going to snap on it, but Terry, I think, wants to hit a little thicker. And
Yeah. I think they got fooled with how much his first one curled there, so
you
they
gotta take
adjusted
one away.
the weight in the ice and didn't work out.
We gotta lose that bet.
you never know how much you have to change the broom as soon as you change it.
I can't hear a word going on.
It's got to be good board. It's going to lose some.
We got some movement on mine here. You're inside of that. But
Yeah, it's not great, but it's not bad. I don't know. It must have really backed it. It looks pretty close.
Needs to get awfully close to the nose here.
No!
It'd be nice if you could actually get an inside roll here,
Yeah.
which they're they're not getting.
Come
but
on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Hard, Chris. Move it. Chris. Hard.
well swept.
Yeah.
He's not happy with it, but it's a pretty good result.
Yeah, I think so. Great weight. Perfect weight.
Not bad, actually.
So we know that.
Now he's
Now
realized
he's
it's
okay.
good.
As he gets closer to it.
You almost have to. You'd have to get to the inside of it.
On the broom there?
Yeah, we're probably better playing this first.
More or less.
Good enough, I'll take it.
Play that on your next one.
I thought it would curl more.
I do too. I think
Chris is gonna have to deal with this rock.
Yeah. First, I didn't think you put the first one out too hard.
I think it was just heavy.
For how straight it ran.
Just thought it was pretty sharp at the end.
It was a 9.8. It's okay. It wasn't that heavy.
You like that?
Could have come across the face a little more. Maybe just Dave's a little more room.
Over on sheet 2 in the women's
And then next
club championship.
next
Looks
one
like
we have
Paige
Try to freeze.
popped to 3 in the first 10, so they're off to a good start.
Freeze on red.
Came short, unfortunate. She had to draw for 4.
off a little bit by ours.
I think if you make the double,
First end is always a little challenging, so 3's really good still.
That is how you guarantee a 3.
Yep, that's
probably
right.
just chase the red.
You skip a wide open shot for
4
4.
later.
Then you know you got 3.
I guess it's still no guarantee.
Yeah.
Just trying to nose this, I think, to set himself up for a tight run back. Potentially, kind of.
It rolls a little bit.
Knows it again, eh?
Bryant is shot with hammer, but it's
He has to come down and make the perfect freeze.
it's not in a great
I
spot.
can't see the depth of them, but
You can drill that, and then we have the one wide open draw.
Yeah. If we have to shoot her there and he drills it though, our rock's always staying. Like he can't keep the 5 and get rid of both
He'll just
yellows.
go there. They still
Well,
have
that's tough to be shot if he goes there.
true. Okay. Why the guys
the committee wouldn't know that.
Yeah, right?
10? I just like
Are they supposed to know those
10.
things?
Go 10.
This is what Terry thought would happen here, so it's just running the other rocks to make 3 in play. So
Yeah.
and it's a risky rock leaving that rock up at the top of the 12. They could go around it to the top of the 4
Try to get some roll
or
over
2
in front of
line,
that
but
red.
that would allow Corbin to follow it down, or if he makes the run,
Just sit in front of it.
buried shot rock. So this is the safer of the 2.
Yeah, I may be mistaken, but I think gathered from the conversation that Carter's going to try and cross the face here and cover that almost gimme on the left-hand side, isn't he?
Probably.
Yeah, I think that was the talk anyway.
Hold on! Solid control! Heavy!
Wide
Heavy!
He's not going to get that roll he was.
Rolling half under is good, but even
Yeah.
the nose hit's fine. If Terry elects to hit that red onto the yellow, it still might be a shot for 2.
Yeah.
Play that or to try the double. Double's kind of risky.
Sorry,
if you're
bad
put on
line
the
read.
red.
Terrible.
Terrible. It was okay.
Kind of play it like
Terrible.
Terrible. Not terrible. Terrible.
Okay.
he slid the same as Terry, but he
Makes it rolls
a
out.
ton of eye.
Yeah.
The other thing is if I nose it,
Yeah,
it makes him play a wider draw too. Sorry? Well, nose it. If this doesn't squirt to here, then we're still laying 2. Yeah, it's just that I'd like to sink 2. Yeah. You got to play control. Yep. Yeah, I like that. What do you think? I don't mind. So you got here? Like the double, I mean, it's all right. The double. If you like it, good try.
Fortunately, on sheet 5 is not the TV game. We're off to a 7-0 start in the first end.
I didn't look over once, so I have no idea how that all happened.
I'm assuming it happened with a whole bunch of misses.
I think we're both smart enough to know there's some shots made and a lot of shots not made.
Yeah. So this looks like an easy shot, but it's not. He still has to be careful. If he overcurls with solid weight and loses the 1 red, then Bryant will have a wide open hit for 2. If he hits it high side, which is on the left side of this rock, and rolls away and he's not second shot, then again Bryant should have a relatively easy board away for the
Either way, it's not good. And he is
So
he's losing one
out.
out.
So Bryant will have a shot for
For
two.
No, I think we'll just hit it.
Go the same weight you just threw.
Yep.
I think they threw it pretty heavy there. You need those two. You need both Reds to stick around and make it difficult for Bryant. So it's
As you say, Chad, it was easy to hit it. It was really tough to manage the shooter.
On the nose.
pretty much had to hit 3/4 of it and have
Same weight
both
it
rocks
threw.
spill out to not leave a double.
Yep.
And force them to either hit and roll in or draw for one. So it's didn't work out, but Bryant's happy that draw for hammer paid off for a potential deuce here.
Yep. Terry was close. Both Red Rocks did stick around. Just one rolled too far.
They were more worried about the red rock they were hitting would spin deep. So I think that's why they wanted to make sure that they didn't cross the face too much and that fooled.
No.
Good control.
Whoa!
No.
Good. I like it.
Good!
He's good.
Right up! Right up!
And skipping the vice or
good.
arguing,
I
it's
guess I'll-
typically a good sign.
Yeah.
2 yellow for 2 rides.
That would have been good, Dave.
Good thing, guys.
Good time, I guess, to go all the way across. We already mentioned it was 3-0 for the women's championship game for Team Wong Page, and
Sweet.
we didn't even say who over in 7, but for those who are watching and want to know, it was Team Bowman that came out with the 7 right off the hop. The women's consolation, it's
Yeah, speed's
1-0.
Probably
Team can't see people
faster than we used to,
walking.
actually.
I believe that's Kim Morris.
He wants
Kim
to
Morris
say
is
so.
on 1.
Yeah, good 3. Yep, top 4.
95.
95.
We're just going to take a short break here as we're at lead rocks on sheet 3.
I liked it too. I didn't think it was that heavy.
No, I thought we waited to see just a little bit. Just we didn't get carried away with it.
Yeah.
All right, we're back on.
Really good.
Terry's in some good shape here. There's everyone behind the guard, and they're
Gonna get one.
crotching him. Oh,
Yeah, what was missed was
Oh, for fuck's sake.
first rock. Oops. First rock came into the rings, then a corner guard, and then went in deep. They came around the corner. The Corbin team.
The original call there with that red, they were trying to actually hit the middle yellow solid and flop on top of the other yellow. By hitting both at the same time, they got lucky that red actually stuck around. So
A lot of people think you see that, as they call it, crotch double is really easy because it's such a big target.
yeah,
It's really tough.
when they're frozen together like first,
Right. It's very deceiving. And it's far from it. We left you hanging a little bit. One game that is going on, we didn't give you an update. The
Draw deeper.
Strasser / Jepson / Stanbridge, they take turns skipping against Goman. The former team did take the deuce off the bat. Oh, sorry, the Goman team took the deuce.
Like throwing that.
So Jepson with hammer in 2.
Nice shot.
Want to go one,
some
keep
trouble
going
here.
like this before we come around?
real well.
We can play that.
Try for that.
All right, let's make it.
My shit down there. I think I did.
What's that?
I think I left my shit down there. You're gonna have to sweep this one.
What'd you
We
leave?
have a swear jar here on sheet 3.
Yeah, it's filling up fast,
It's mine anyways.
and I think it goes to pay our bar tab, doesn't it?
I think we can make the double here.
You need to sweep this.
They might need to swear a few more times.
We're going.
Sorry, Sean.
No, you need to sweep it.
You're sweeping for straight.
I'll have to tell them in the 4th end break that my mom's watching this at home on Matthew's Curling Network.
You're right.
And your mom's never heard any of that kind of chat.
So the team's talking about throwing the intern again. They don't. It sounded like the team doesn't like throwing this turn. Sean wants to throw the same turn, and this one's going, but not. Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
Touch.
Oh dear.
there's perfect timing
Yeah.
for me to mention that
Back's up there.
As the season goes on, you can't help but get a little high on the wings. It's just the nature of the pebbling, and periodically they'll come out and they'll knock it down and through various means, usually with a flood. They did do a flood here not too many weeks ago, but it's gone by long enough that I did notice last time I was out there that the wings were starting to get a little high. Nothing crazy, but that kind of result there isn't uncommon right now. You think you got it, and it'll just straighten out.
They go behind the tee, and we can freeze one on there and bail ourselves out this end.
Bryant's talking all or nothing right now. That's why Terry's coming down here. They got to be careful on what they do with this, because if they do go deep,
I thought I was on it.
that was that call by Jacobs. If they're trying to bury behind the corner guard, it allows them to get out of it because then they can fall down on the corner guard. Dave's saying the same thing, but going wide open's not a bad call because you can't follow it down and hide. Going wide open, so the freeze has got to be perfect.
I'm with you. Going around corners is so dicey.
Seems like it's better.
Yeah.
What Terry's calling right now, just because it's hidden.
Yeah.
But they've already talked about following it down. If they corner freeze to it, if you hit what you can see, it's just jamming and rolling towards the center, and then they're out of the end. So
when you're going around the corner, there are several really good spots to put it, but there are a whole lot of bad spots too. Yeah. And it's
I know it's the best way to not leave it double, but by not leaving it double could allow them to get out of the end.
And it is something you can do. When you don't have hammer, going around the corner, I see guys go around the corner and it scares me to death.
Got a girl. 6. Whoa. Whoa. 6. Top 8.
Give me an 8.
Oh, it's heavy.
Give me an 8. Come on.
So if Carter's confident in his draw weight here, the freeze gets you out of the end.
It's climbing a hill.
Or confident in Sean's draw weight.
True.
Speaking of draw weight, I don't see the video at the moment, so I don't know what people who are watching can see over nice too. But
No, good.
Team Wong pages sitting 3. Debbie Etsy is throwing, I believe that's a hammer.
Okay, wait till we go. I'm thinking it.
And she's got to outdraw a rock on the top of the 4-foot by the looks, and or slightly bump it back as they bring it down. She doesn't look happy.
Weight's good.
Easy, boys. Easy, boys.
Unless they're trying to cut it.
Gotta go.
Gotta go, yep.
Unfortunately, it's heavy. That looks like a steel 3 more.
Weight's good.
You gotta. Whoa.
It's going to curl
You
this
gotta
time.
wait. You gotta wait,
back door
boys. You
again.
gotta. You gotta wait, man. You gotta wait. You gotta wait, guys.
Pull it back.
Let's go back.
It's a hard read.
They actually should have probably kept going on it and tried to bury it behind that rock instead of just letting it stop at the tee line.
Yeah.
Once they realized plan A was gone.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
Caught in between the two of them.
Yeah, you bury it behind that 1-8 and bite the tee line, and it's lost, and you're only
It's
sitting
not moving on that
good
path.
time on that.
third shot instead of in a minute 0. 6 innings.
Yeah, it's up to speed. It's just not curling. Unless you throw it.
Really gotta go! Really gotta go! Hard! Go with it! Go! Keep going!
Well, is right.
Oh boy, I don't know. I think right now we just do that. Or you go here right now. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, it would be nice if it sat there.
If you can get there, what's wrong with that?
All right.
Same weighting.
15. The boys will get
I like
there.
this
in
call.
15.
It's terrible to have to call it, but
For sure.
I think we're tight on that too.
playing against Team Corbin, they were tied for first throughout the season.
You were tight.
They make a
and
lot of
that's when
shots.
you
They're a
curl
good
it
hitting
out.
team.
It was there, but
Don't worry about it.
Team Brant gives up a big end.
I'm a little
It's
worried.
tough to fight back.
It's going
with
to
it.
be, yeah, so you got it.
Yeah.
All right.
sorry, buddy.
I really wouldn't know what to.
We'll get this one right.
Hopefully.
Yep, they're all talking right. Sean said the same thing. They definitely overcooked the first one, but he said the boys will make it this time. They said the same thing. We'll get it right this time.
That's a thing.
Gotta go line!
There'll be a different path. He was a little tight on the slide and brought it back a little.
Oh, line's good!
You can wait.
It's all about the weight now.
Gotta wait.
We got 14
Curl!
seconds, so it should be
Curl!
okay.
Curl! Okay.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's hard to remove that one. Not impossible, but
Good sweep.
Good throw. At least we got something in play.
Yeah. Not a good throw, but
Don't care.
got
Take it. We didn't take it. Well, I know. That's what I say. If you hit it thin.
Jamming it rolls over to the open and leaves Bryant a double, which might get them out of a
huge
disaster set.
jackpot. Yeah.
What kind of weight?
I think they're still obviously in trouble, but they can get out of the huge one.
It looks a little different from here. It looks like it doesn't go.
You gotta either push it over the top or underneath.
We could play it soft again and just try to tap it here. What if we make that and this comes back to there? As long as we're second and third shot. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, like shooter rolls here, this goes like that. That's hard.
Yeah. Do you ever throw it hard? Try to get like 3/4 high off this and roll over here.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know it's not nice to look at.
Firm then, or firm? Like play to basically double these?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then worst case, if you do just nose it, it's like
I never nose it.
well, I like slightly high, like so if I crank it, roll over, and then he has nothing to freeze on. He's got to hit something.
Oh, I can hear Terry fine though.
You like that?
Oh yeah, it was just
You like
early we
that?
couldn't hear him.
No, I don't know. I almost want to play it quieter.
That's an option too.
Terry's a bit indecisive here on what he wants to throw, which
I'm good with either.
he's got to pick one.
Let's play it quiet.
That's eerily similar to his last shot in the semifinal, though.
Just
It took him about a day and a half.
Okay.
He kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and just made a peach for the win.
Yeah, both have their pros.
It's quite possible in one more end there might only be one sheet out here anyway for us to watch. It's 4-0 on sheet 1. It's 6-0 on sheet 2. 3-0 on sheet 4 and 7-0 on sheet 5.
Good board.
So we think they haven't hung up the second, and they might be more, but maybe. But it's big regardless.
Straight.
Whoa!
Oh wow, they picked over the top.
Good shot, Terry. Dear.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fucking nightmare.
can I make that?
Right?
Or is it too thin?
Either that or that. If you get here and watch who,
Yeah. The best he can do is 2.
Well,
Leaves him a shot for.
Right, if I make the freeze, I'm not coming back.
Perfect. Leaves him a
Just
shot.
draw him for a second point. I'm happy.
I think that's our best.
I don't know if that top one.
That's the line.
Yeah.
If I throw the weight right, it's right, it'll.
Yep.
Pretty much the same shot they just threw on Carter's first one.
Yeah.
They were a bit heavy on their first one, but as long as the line's right, if you get to the nose of it,
As long as we're frozen on the back red, which
And it's slightly easier because if I remember
Just freeze to the back red, same shot.
First one wasn't that far back, was it?
right. So he's got some more room to work with.
Yeah.
More real estate
Got
to
a little less.
slide through.
A little less weight. Last one
Oh, was it that? Okay, yeah.
Last one moved at a
You're
decent
right.
shot.
You're right. Yep, you're right.
Talking about throwing a couple feet less, not too many feet less. They topped it back of the 8 foot.
That's heavy.
you think so? No, it's not heavy.
I might have
Better
pulled
throw
it.
than the
I
first
think you
one.
pulled it.
He slid truer on this one.
Let's go, Kev! Let's go, Kev!
Gotta go, yep!
Mine looks a little
Let's go,
tighter here.
Kev! Kevin, let's go!
Gotta go hard!
Gotta go! You gotta go! Come on! All the way! Hard, boys, hard! Hard, hard, hard! Every inch! Hard, hard, hard! Go, 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 go! Good shot. Good try.
Really well swept
Yep.
for a couple old buggers, eh? Way younger than me.
We had this discussion. Everybody's way younger. I actually didn't realize you were that much older than me.
Yeah. I'm just looking out in the ice there, and I think there's one person out there older than me.
You can hit it thicker too. It's up much higher.
Oh, two. But one's a female. I won't mention it.
Same throw, Terry. Stay weight.
Huh?
Stay weight.
Yeah,
That was like that was.
Terry's got the same shot. He just
Yeah.
Solid on that one.
It's not important to keep the shooter here. It's important to just pick that yellow clean. He's got plenty of ice.
To use a Glenn Howard term, it's for a million.
Yeah. And a million's a lot.
Yeah.
About the same.
Whoa, curl.
Line! Curl!
Well,
That's 3 for Corbin.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a win for Team Bryant right now.
yeah,
It's-
because
it could've been a lot worse.
last I looked, 3 is not a million.
Yeah.
Just the difference in weight, eh?
It wasn't that much
Yeah.
less. It was just like a little less. It's not like extremely.
3-2. It's
No, I know,
still a
but
game.
like that was less, eh? That curled more.
Yeah. Okay.
That curled more. Yeah,
We're just going to take a small break here, going into the third end.
No, get in.
3. It's 3. 3.
Hey, that's a win for us.
That's a big
Regroup. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Only down one.
Kind of the same as his first.
That is a win. That end was pretty solid.
Great win. That should have been an 8-ender.
If he had more rotation on him. I wonder if he had more rotation on him.
I could have done it. Yeah.
Never been a better time to curl in Brantford. Our newly renovated lounge is the perfect spot to relax, grab a drink, and connect with fellow curlers. Did you know we also offer ice rentals and instruction? With new rocks, upgraded ice, top-tier tech, a fully stocked pro shop, Brant Curling has everything you need to play your best. But most importantly, it's where friends meet.
Different. Yeah.
I don't know. I can go.
Yeah, go. Get it off that red. Get it right off that red.
Terrible.
Okay.
So much ice.
Then he says, oh, I didn't call. I'm not calling you.
2 guards in play, so it looks like it's game on here in the third end.
Yep.
Same if not maybe a little.
Yep.
Weight was good, Kev. Good weight.
Oh, that's a guard.
Yeah, the weight went out in interview.
Yep,
I don't think so.
That's a guard.
well over them.
I think you put it out a bit.
I don't think so. Well, I'm not buying it.
It was a lot of ice, but I think you put it out too.
I think you had to have. It's all right. Now it's in a better spot.
All right.
That's better.
I don't know what happened to that.
Not much
Give me a
more
couple
weight.
feet more.
Just a couple feet.
A few more, yeah, at least, yeah.
A couple feet more would be a good idea. It's we got a little bit further out in the weeds, so might be hair froster out here.
I started out a bit, guys.
I don't think we can hurt it.
Didn't get a time on that one.
Gotta go, guys. Gotta go.
Keep going.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Let's get it on. Come on.
Okay, Kev.
Okay, Kev.
That tickle the guard or
Good
how
stuff,
did they get
boys.
by?
They blocked my view, so I looked up and couldn't see it on the TV either. But
Almost looked like it straightened out there.
I
just
thought it
across
was on the
guard, so-
guard, but where it is tells me it probably didn't touch it.
Lined up.
I think that a little deeper to get that red angle out of there.
Nice sweep, man. Good scrub.
So it looks like both teams are talking
said the
about
first
get that
one out?
red on the nose. The angles are lined up to dead jam the yellow.
I think it was still a lot of ice too, but
The only downfall, if they do throw this and it doesn't jam, they're removing the red rocks and leaving corner guards.
Only one guy.
Yeah, and if it
I know,
does
it's
jam,
tough.
it's not the end of the world, given the pluses that come from it.
So they're just throwing a little double tap here. Right now they can't use the reds because the guards are staggered, so if you get any yellows buried behind it, you can't run anything in, so Terry's elected to jiggle these up a little bit to give him some more options later in the end.
Are they trying to unstagger it or destagger it?
Back line.
I don't know what the word is.
I'm a commentator, I'm not an English major, so I'll make a few more of those mistakes.
Keep going. Keep going.
Stagger, destagger.
Yeah, you're right. They were right. You were right. Lined right up, but
It's all right if you like that sort of thing.
So it's good because their red's buried. It's good because they've got two reds they can use.
oh god.
You gotta come around it, don't you?
Not super great because yellow is still showing.
I mean,
Could have threw that with a few more weight to actually
There's
remove
not
the yellow.
really a path to get around.
Same shot I had, just a little more, right? Had a couple feet to it.
Some
What'd you have
options
to
here.
play?
it's kind of a solid back line. Yours
Even
was.
knows the yellow
Not-
guard instead
yeah.
I had three. I had 97 on yours.
So you threw him a 95.
Kind of like that.
Play this.
the applause you're
I didn't know the
hearing
guards right
You
now,
were
right?
skinny.
We're still-
You were skinny
It's
through
gotta
and
be
roll
a-
off.
Just play that then, right?
to blank the end,
Do we ever run the yellow?
maintain the hammer.
Yeah.
We're just talking about running the yellow now. I like this result.
If we don't make contact with the
Oh,
red,
she did
they're
get
sitting-
one. Sorry,
three all in front.
my mistake.
Well,
The shooter didn't
if you,
roll out.
If
so
you get this
they get the
clean,
one.
they play the hit
Lost
and roll
that.
and we have the easy
Down
double as
5.
opposed to. Like, there's not really a great draw anywhere right now.
Okay.
No.
He's worried about not making this perfect, but still good things can happen if you do this. And if you happen to hit a hair inside, he's still
no!
double and roll over and
Oh!
still have options.
Yes! Hard! Yes! Hard!
Attaboy, Chris.
Throw.
Spin on.
Yeah, it looks like it did.
Stagger the front though.
Just like that.
Yeah, I would stagger the front. Shit. I'll take it.
We might score.
I like the fact that the guards are staggered, but they're still sitting two. They got a wide open path to the button. Whoa! Later in the end.
Yeah, Carter Spico, they're brimming with confidence that we might score now.
Jacob hates this shot right here, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it picked and then repicked, but
Sorry. All right. Good throw.
Look, seemed to dance a little.
we're upset there that I think he needed to be.
That's not uncommon with him. He's pretty intense and hard on himself sometimes.
Works very hard at the game for sure.
Yeah, he's
No
a
control.
very good curler. And
I just remember when him and his brother were up and coming, you could see them. They threw a
I just
billion
like to
I'm on the
Yeah.
same ice he
My
gave me.
knees
I
were
threw
sore
normal
just
my last.
watching
I
them
need more
as we were
ice.
kids here.
when they were
wants
6,
control.
7,
Okay,
8
okay.
years old, and they'd come down here. I
last
think it was
one.
Wednesday nights.
Over curl
if I'm
more,
not
right?
mistaken.
Yeah.
Could have been
Yeah.
Mondays.
They
And
found an
just,
open sheet there on one of the late draws, and they come out there
Any
and
good control.
throw rocks to destroy anyone's knee, and
Yep.
they loved it. And that's
They're-
why he's here today. And he plays on tour, and he's playing for a very competitive team.
Whoa,
he's got
whoa,
a couple
whoa,
of Canadian championships on his belt at various levels.
Curl.
Kevin!
Solid
Okay,
squad.
okay.
Tough squad to beat.
Okay,
Yep.
whoa. Okay,
Him throwing second rocks, you got Dave
good
S.,
throw.
That's how this game works.
who's played on tour for a long period of time. He knows the ice, obviously the ice maker.
Careful on it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Logan has been to a few nationals at various levels as well. So
Throw, bud. I think I got it right
multi-club champion. A lot of club champions out here. I actually think Logan won his first club championship when he was first year in men's with us.
With you, yes.
As did Carter Bryan when he was 16, I think.
Yeah? You were that age, you were losing to me.
Very true, very true.
But I knew it wasn't going to last.
Pro advice, take your mic off.
I was 19 when I... What was that? I missed that.
He's thinking, pro advice, take your mic off.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll take it if you want. Okay. Mine's pretty gradual here.
It's tough when you get intense. You're in a big game, a big final, and you kind of forget the mics are on you until it's too late.
Yep.
I thought so. Maybe like if I meant thinking maybe fraction head, but
So I'm old enough to remember watching on TV when they first brought in. We used to watch on TV. They didn't wear mics.
Girl, buddy.
And then
Whoa!
they'd be wearing it. The most guys started wearing them.
Roll it. You gonna stick around? Oh yeah, it's gonna stick around.
You really moved that.
It seemed to really jump though.
They were trying to make it curl
Took
and
off.
made it curl too much.
Shouldn't have taken off like that, though.
And neither one of them was Jay Allen.
You can take that on.
Gotta give me that
Be
new
careful
room
with him,
cover.
sweet.
Yeah, he warned me when he spared for me one time. If it's close, don't get me on too early.
We have two different calls for sweep. We've got sweep and then hard. And don't sweep hard until we say hard. We're able to use that in the club play. You're allowed to use the non-compliant broom heads, so they're quite a bit more aggressive. So you can actually destroy rocks.
I didn't see that.
You can make some extra shots, but if you're not paying attention, you could overcook a rock, and it's gone before you even have a chance to salvage it.
Happened a lot a few years ago when we meaning the curling world, first started to realize after 100 years that you can curl a rock. And then people
100 years
couldn't
we were doing it wrong?
Yeah, we're doing it wrong forever. And then some people lost rocks because they were doing it wrong. You know?
Okay, boys.
Actually, these brooms first came out.
Drop
We
one
didn't have
in.
our broom bag. We had our broom shipped
Just
to
8
us at
foot.
a big event out east.
Yeah.
And we put them all together. And about the third end, we had probably what we thought was to be
I'm
about
still liking 3,
6 or 7
5.
burnt rocks. So we thought it was the brooms were somehow falling apart, the fibers or whatever. So we chose to go back to our other brooms. What we didn't realize we were sweeping wrong and actually just making rocks curl when we wanted them straight and straight when we wanted them to curl.
Gotta go. Shots low.
You gotta go.
I heard Glenn Howard talking about that one time.
Might
When
have
he
put
looks
that
back
back
at
ahead.
all the guards that he clipped
Keep going, though, boys. Keep
and looking
going.
back on it that they were causing.
Over and up.
Well,
Over
not
and up.
judging anyone's age at this table here, but remember we used to have two slide sweepers both on the same side.
Sorry, boys.
Yes.
He really
We
pulled
just must
that
have thought
back.
that we were playing in an hourglass where it curled going away and it was the opposite coming back.
Yeah.
That's not good.
It's okay.
Pretty poor.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this because I don't know where to put
Oh, well.
the broom really. Look at this.
So they tell him to give him a shove because he pulled it back. It's on
The only
50
thing about
years.
that is I gotta make sure I hit it high side.
That's all the right time.
And I don't think we can over there that long. The only thing I'm worried about the draw is if you put it here, he's got the 4-2 short, right?
Not sure what the call is here. Is he going off the back yellow or is he tapping? Might be tapping the corner.
I think he said tap. They talked about the intern, or Dave mentioned briefly the intern coming the other side. But there's a good chance that then they drop her right in the hole.
Well, and even if they don't, the guard's 2 people with log lines.
Yeah.
So even with a hack way or a back line way, you can still tap it through.
Yeah.
Terry's not gonna put this on the pin, so we'll draw.
Well, that's why I kind of like
They'll have to
these.
follow us, and if they don't make
Kiss
it,
of
we'll have
death.
to draw for 2.
Yeah.
Terry's not going to put this on the pin, he says.
Terry's made a few of these.
Yeah.
Yep. How's the weight?
6.
Oh,
7. 7. Whoa! Yeah! 7. 7. 6. Hard! Hurry! Really hard! Hurry! Go, go, go!
Carter was right. He didn't put it on the pin.
Is that the ice?
Too much? think it's too much.
Okay.
We do.
The teaser hole there through the hole to sit too risky, but it's fun to think about it.
All right.
What are we doing now?
We're still drawing.
Okay. Thank you, Speeds.
I think you almost want to over curl this.
This is the widest we've been out, so might be a hair slower.
Once it past the guard, just crush it over to the
Just stay close to it.
Tougher to hit.
Yeah. And tougher to come to and score.
No, you gotta go.
Ken says they gotta go.
Gotta go! Gotta go! Gotta go!
Far as it goes, yeah!
Gotta go!
Far as it goes! Keep going, buddy. We can get it there. Keep going. Keep going. Go, 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 go!
That
Yeah,
one.
the weight right line was there. Shouldn't have listened to him.
Is that?
No.
Just light.
I know. I shouldn't have listened to them.
What'd they say?
It's not how we do speed, but I knew it would be slower. I just didn't think it would be that slow.
No, that was 17, hog to hog. It's 15.
He's playing this one. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Right there. What do you like, Jacob?
Good shit, eh?
My first thought was just.
Hey, scratch out one, back to a new game. We're good to
No,
go.
he's playing this again.
This is great, but if you ever like just chip this and don't
think
get
they
back
can
and he's hitting
hit
it
that
wrong
rock
too.
for two.
Yeah.
This way,
The risk is worth
like,
the
As
reward.
long as we're 412,
See
we're
air
good
on both
for it,
sides.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
force.
I don't know if one camera view sees it, but
Yeah, give
you make it to the hole, it's for two.
Yeah, the guards are staggered to favor the intern, but you can hit it with the out as well, can't you?
Then you get through the hole, it's two.
Yeah.
But they haven't looked at it.
Yeah, just get a broom on this early.
And it's really not jammable.
No, yeah, it's
You can't hit the jam spot.
That way was money for a draw. That way you just threw is really good for a draw.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep. Hurry!
Gotta go.
Hurry!
We said earlier that you don't stiff right there, but enough rocks are down here now that should be the same.
Hard. Keep going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sit. Jesus. All right.
Look, T-line-ish. It was 14-3, I believe.
It's gotta be a hole to make a break there, bud.
Oh, they're looking at the hole now. I think the hole's there.
Well,
Yeah.
Good shot for two. That's
It's a bit of a risk because
I mean,
if
it's
they tick
flip seas, man.
if they
That's
tick the
still
red,
all
they
about-
could tick it into sit two.
What do
But
you think?
if you make it through, it's two, and it's
One goes a long
I'm
way.
assuming that yellow on the top there
Does.
did not quite get the bite.
no,
Our
I
camera
don't-
doesn't show that, but I think it's just.
I don't
still got a
think
one,
it's
no?
Go down there, see what it looks
I-
like. 3.
Carter's saying it's not there, but from where we're sitting, there's air on both sides.
Yeah.
Not easy for sure. If you can see an inch on both sides, it's
I mean, as long as you hit it, we're
I think
getting
we
one.
gotta do it.
Croc likes it as well.
Well, it can't
Yeah.
dead jam on the yellow.
Oh, you're never throwing it away.
Can we roll and get two?
They've got an out-turn top through the hole
He knows
too.
the red, we're two.
Yes.
But if I catch it on the
Turn top.
inside and it gets the
I
yellow.
didn't realize that one was.
Through the hole from center line
Try
out.
it!
Intern draw's still there, is it not?
What kind of
Coming
way?
in.
Yeah, they're probably worried about tapping the red, but
Yeah, it's dangerous, but it's there.
Yeah, you just can't.
Yeah.
He's gone with the
It
outturn.
looks better down here than it
Yeah,
does
it's-
at that.
Carter's admitting now. Looks
Carter's
better from
getting in
down
our
here.
neighborhood.
Down there, yeah. When you're standing over top of the rocks, it's hard to see whether a rock will actually fit through there, but
You're the one who liked it.
that's code for if they missed it, it's
don't love
dad's
it
fault.
now.
Yep,
It
exactly.
looks better down here.
Okay.
Do you love
Make it.
If you love it, then I'm in. I like it. It's up to you. You're throwing it.
You almost have to throw the other turn.
I like this turn.
Oh my God, I don't like that.
I think you can make it out the turn.
You throw the out turn.
One,
You
isn't it?
better chance of
You don't even
sticking
need a lot of
around.
weight.
True.
No, just
I think it's more hittable with the intern.
it's still
but
10.
it's
It's still 10.
easier
It's
to
just
hold
we got more room to get by
than to
everything
paint
else.
it with the outturn. So
We're talking about more room to get by, but I think it's the same both ways. It's you're now curling away from the rings. If you paper the right guard, it should still stick around. He likes it.
he likes the intern. So.
Yeah.
Good control! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
I got that going a bit, eh? Get it going.
Stand up, boys. One shot each. One shot each. Stand up.
All right, hey, it's worth the shot. Everybody liked the shot, right?
Yep.
What?
Well,
Okay.
steal one. Given what was going on in the second end,
Okay. Hey,
they're still in
could
this.
have been a whole lot worse,
Could have been.
right?
He gave up on- he
I
gave
guess
up on
updates
Martinelli
across
for
the
yellow.
board
Is that what
are
that was?
That's why I was screaming at you. To
a
keep
good idea right now. The 4-0 on ice 1 has now become 4-3. The
Don't be long, bro.
Yeah, don't be a
For a tight
with
three, it's okay if you
Kim
slide in.
Morris' team is winning. The big lead over on ice 5 that was 7-0 is now 8-1. Ice 2,
Maybe next time we just got to
Team
talk.
Long Page is blanked
Yeah, we're there.
Right?
to maintain Hammer with the 5-point lead
Well,
going
he
into
wanted to throw
5.
that shot.
Yeah, I know.
Initially, I would have just drawn.
Over on ice 4,
Yeah.
the Goldman team is up
I'll just shut up next time.
3-1
Play your shot. Sorry.
in for late-ish.
Contact, we get a one anyway.
Second one was. Did you think it was slower than this one?
No, but
Exact same weight. Like the weight was money on that. Both of them.
Was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I think even you would have ended up back to the finish. Really? Wait, I mean Logan.
Might be out of it.
go on, ball.
Have a look.
Yeah,
Yep.
your hand is-
Whoa! Oh yeah. I mean,
Whoa!
I was shocked that. Well,
Just
not
give it
shocked,
clean. You're good.
I mean, I
Go,
I
Kev.
felt it was a lot lighter than.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But
Fairly defensive call,
No,
right?
I had it out of my hand good.
Playing clean down 2, coming home.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but
It's tight.
wasn't a big threat rock there just in the third.
Yeah, I'd never say it's wrong because I haven't been out there in years, and they are, but I'm surprised at the call.
Yeah.
It's all right. We didn't make any shots in it. We only gave up one. We're good.
Can't get away with all 8 Fs like that. Yep.
Whoa! We're good.
Whoa! Curl up!
I know. He should have called us off.
Here.
Carter said,
Here's how you get your corner guard.
call us off.
It hit, and there's your corner. Nothing to it.
It's still a corner guard. You could throw another corner guard, but
Be tight.
Yep.
Stay with it.
Bad, yeah.
Hard line. Hard line. Yeah. Okay. Good throw.
Nope.
Oh, but, sorry.
Good throw, Kev.
Normal.
might be an uneventful end here. Looks like they might exchange rocks, and Sean's going to have to be a little more aggressive the next end if he wants to get back in this game.
Yeah, this way, there may be a miss, but it's not likely. If you can be a little more aggressive, you maybe force a miss. I'd be shocked if these guys don't just hit everything they see.
Roll it on if you can. Good. Is that normal?
Yeah, give or take. Yep. 10-5. Yep.
Whoa!
Yep.
Whoa! Whoa! No! No! No!
Please?
No!
No?
Okay.
Well, wide open. What's Terry do? Come right on in and then see what Bryant does.
You have a preference? This way's good.
Did not want to curl.
Fucking move up the line.
No.
Bit of room.
5.
Lots of room. Lots of room.
Have a look. 5. Have a look. 6. Have a look. 6.
Curl as you can.
Have a look.
Okay, line's getting good.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're good, you're good. Nice weight, bud. Toss.
Same weight.
I think Chad's right. This is just going to be an uneventful end. It's just going to be hit, 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 hit for the next 6-7 minutes. 8 minutes maybe, and then
Gotta go. Gotta go.
reload for the 5th.
Clean! Hard! Clean! Clean! Clean!
Sorry, I had to slip away there for a second.
Roll it.
Looks like I missed.
Yeah, you missed
nothing.
No, you could probably tell us exactly what happened.
Normal. Okay.
That's right.
It'll be worse than Scotch doubles this weekend.
I think we gotta go, Cap.
Clean.
Whoa, Kevin, stop!
Oh, never mind, never mind. Sorry.
Whoa.
My bad.
Clean. Good.
Here's why they hit. Down 2 on the board.
You can hear Jacob Jones talking the same thing. We're curious as to why they hit there, being down 2 in the 4th, but
You feel tight when you release.
we'll have that chat after the game, I'm
Did
sure.
you say that?
Jacob's just saying it right now. He goes, I'm kind of curious as to why they hit there.
Yeah.
Whoa! Curl!
A little more.
There was a theory, but
Keep going, keep going.
Another fall.
looks like she's okay. She's moving rocks.
Looks like it.
Knows it.
A few times.
900 rocks
Quieter. A little less.
behind the 4-foot there. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
That was
Gotta
like a millimeter
go.
away from being like terrible for falling.
Okay.
She missed falling on the rock.
She missed falling on her
Control
face.
or normal or?
Yeah, she like was this close to either face planting on a rock or face.
A lot of teams out there talking when they're talking about the blank end. Even some of the younger coaches and younger teams are always talking about scoring
Go, Sean.
in the even ends coming home. And
All right. Here we got a couple.
everyone's talking about
going
Sun
here,
Search,
we're back
right?
on track.
It's hard for me to fathom that because if you have that theory, you're only scoring in 50% of the ends.
Yeah.
And if there's a blank end, you've already screwed that scenario because if you blank an end, now you've missed an opportunity to score in those 4 ends that you want coming home. So it's early in the game. If I can take a 2 or 3 in the odd end, I think it's a good spot.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. It becomes more of an issue, obviously, as you come later in the game, and then you start saying, well, we get 2 hammers to the 1, and
Later, you're doing some closer math. But
Yeah.
early in the game, within the first 4 ends, score and you have an opportunity to score.
yeah.
You have that theory, and you plan on scoring the 4th, and all of a sudden you blank in the 5th or the 4th, and then we score in the. We hope that we score in the 5th or blank the 5th, and if you don't blank the 5th, then you've put yourself in a hole because you didn't
Didn't take the opportunity when you had it.
yeah.
Yep.
That's fine.
feel free to post on Matthew's Curling Network on whether you agree or disagree with that.
Yeah.
Wide?
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe your mother.
My mom always agrees with me.
Oh, okay.
I love you, Mom.
Go to the wing. Go to the wing.
Yep. Got this, buddy?
I do.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, if you do it every time, it's not bad.
3, 3, 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go after this one too. That's too long. Yeah.
Well, over in the women's game where they blanked 4, I don't know if it was back to your comment, Chad. I don't think it was intentional. It was a hit and roll out.
Have a look, guys.
Easy.
Now they maintain hammer, team long page, but they're in a bit of trouble
Not
at the
too
moment.
easy.
The
Yeah,
big,
and I'm not saying blank in the fourth end is a bad idea.
No.
Go for it. I'm saying in all the ends, go for a big end. And
Go
if
for
you
it,
don't,
yeah.
then you can bail out and blank.
yeah.
Good. I can still slide
Like
down
control
center.
or normal?
And with the 7-1 lead, I think she was probably saying, let's take our point. But right now, the opposition has 2 rocks buried in the forefoot.
When you said you got this?
Yeah.
I'd rather be red.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which is good out. Which is good out here.
Really in all sheets, but sheet 5.
Yeah. Oh, good point.
Here more! Yep! Hard! Hard right!
I'm guessing Terry was tight on that, the way the reaction was.
Good. Okay, pretty good. Nice shot.
It's normal, eh?
Yep!
Given almost every shot in this end was 8 or 9 or 10 seconds from hog to hog. Seems to have been dragging.
Clean it, Cap. Just
I
clean
guess
it.
because there hasn't been any excitement.
Okay, good throw.
Fourth end break. Sit down. They'll sing Kumbaya, and Mom and Dad will bring them some oranges.
Yes, unfortunate nose hit there, going for the blank the entire end.
Yeah.
Is it too soon for me to go back and say we should have went for more than one?
Should have gotten a little more
We're going to take
aggressive.
a little fourth end break here.
Yeah.
Word from our sponsors here in Matthew's Curling Network. Please subscribe.
Jimmy's looking at 3-0.
Curling's a lot of fun, so leave the pub, and this is how it's done. And join a club. There's nothing that's at all unorthodox. Sliding down the ice for mates or spouses, it can be so nice. Aim for 2 houses. Just be careful with the hand that cradles the rocks. The stone slows to a creep. It's time for you to sweep. You didn't calculate the right amount of weight to hurl, and gradually you learn how to make it turn, or rather, as they say, to make it curl. When it comes to winter sport, when it is cold, it is generally thought, so we are told, that hockey is the game to which we flock. But if you actually play, participate, then curling wins the day. It's really great. In Canada Canada more people curl than hawk. And the hero who can curl always gets the girl. She tells a friend she phones that he plays with the stones, and she will be his bride. Together they will slide. He will naturally sweep her off her feet.
Well, this game, now this end, looks to be a little different than the last one.
Yeah. Just one less end of play, which still, I'll go back to it, makes it tougher when you're down 2 to, well, now you're down 1, but
Take your mic off.
Okay.
they get a steal or a force, they're right back in the same spot, so it's still a game.
Yeah.
Sheet 2, it looks like Judy's eyeing up a whip through the hole here to try and pick it out to get shot rock.
There's a hole that I can't see from this angle, but
I can't see the angles from where we're at either, but the drag effect was there on the hair on the outside nose there and might tickle the back one out of there.
John Alfred's over there, and he said the drag was there.
Yeah.
Okay, tap that back, make a pocket.
But looks like she's going through the hole.
Probably just to it.
Yeah.
Back on sheet 3 here, it's looking actually pretty good here for Bryant, the way the rocks are set up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Probably,
So 310, 315?
310 we can work.
You like that?
Yeah. Yeah, we're just talking about weight.
Pocket here, it's gonna have to be bail out for Team Corbin.
It's not like they got guys in their team who can throw any weight, though.
It's pretty wild. I actually play on Monday nights with Dave Ellis, and there's a whole bunch of shots that I would love to throw but can't.
Yeah.
But if I
Gotta go.
to have him throw it, it's
Yeah.
like
Lots of room! Lots of room! Gotta go!
Keep saying, I wish you were throwing this.
Yep. Go hard, boys!
These two hit through the hole.
Oh, the drag was there for
Right,
sure.
yeah, the drag there
He
was
hit it
the wrong
side
way.
for the drag. Yep.
Yeah. I believe that's a steal of 1 for Etsy, makes it 6-2. Long page still with hammer.
Still need to overcompensate. Straight peel is pretty good here.
I'm good, thanks.
Sure?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, what is it?
Thank you. This, the way their Corbin's team is playing this just shows how different the game is when you got people who can make shots. I mean, at my level anymore, we're shot rock, we're red, we're just guarding the crap out of it.
I got less.
I like it.
Whoa, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa.
3.
Whoa. Gotta go.
2.5.
I feel like we gotta go.
Curling now. It's curling now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy!
2.5.
Kevin is never sweeping.
Kevin wants to.
You're never sweeping.
Please.
Stan's heard that.
It's good.
How much goes in the jar for smart ass?
I'm putting it in there.
Says,
Stuck it off the bill.
I said, please. Doctor was all over it.
Just text the
angle's not
bartender
good.
that we needed another round. She either loved it or hated it.
Well, guarding this angle, we're never going to really have a shot to
really wanted
Time will tell.
At some point, we got to come in and tap our own.
I want to see for line, not for weight.
Jay could make this run double.
It's just if we let Dave chuck wide open stones.
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Still think we need a guard. We can come out this either way now, right?
Yeah.
Then we're sitting here. What's he going to do?
Yeah.
Like, what's he going to do? Like, he's not
Yeah,
chasing
yeah,
it.
you're right,
He's
you're
chasing
right.
both.
I like it. You have to take away the inside of the 3.
Okay. The inside of the 3.
Yeah.
Interesting end lineup.
I don't want to leave him this, right?
It's actually kind of looking good for both
Well, if you
teams.
put the rock up there, that's hard to make.
The Reds.
That sounds weird.
I just don't want to.
But you're right. I mean,
I just don't want to leave
Reds
him that.
You can't guard.
in
You
a
can't guard
decent
both.
spot. They can't go after it.
I think we want to touch the center line, right?
The other guys can go after it from either side.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
He's going to jam it. What are you guarding? What are you guarding?
If they're throwing this
Yeah, but
top,
he's going to jam.
just a biter on the center line, Ellis will, I'm sure Terry will have Ellis
Anyway,
before
he
he'll
comes down
whip it
on
You know, it
down.
turns out you can guard.
Should I get my stopwatch
two
ready?
here?
Yes.
2?
2 to 3 a max.
Okay, 350,
You don't have to have
We
it
got to
on.
get back. We got to get back to the center line.
Okay, so
Yeah,
like
so
350 and 320.
Okay.
Whew, I like 310, 315.
310's T-line.
310, 315.
Yeah.
We're all there. Top 8.
Top 8. Fuck.
We're out there. Oh, you got to curl.
They don't like it, but top 8's not
Got to
terrible.
curl. Yeah, and we're curling. We're like got to curl. We're like
They actually put it right in the pocket. It's still it's tough to remove it. It
Yeah.
should still be in front of the red.
It's got a little bit of curling to it there, but it's coming. Yep, there it goes.
It's like they hated it, but it was exactly where they wanted it.
Exactly.
That went forever. Like I thought he was maybe halfway.
The red's looking a little vulnerable.
Had to get rid of his hand. I was calling top 8 because he slid hard, but he fucking pulled it way back.
You're good.
I guarantee Dave likes whipping it. Probably high side on the left side of the rock. Run it back in there. You're going to lose the back red, but it's
Dave's getting a little excited.
yeah.
He loves throwing these.
I mean, I don't mind this.
His jacket will be blowing in the wind like
If
Superman.
it's like run doubles it.
He only zips it up for photos.
My first thought was this, but
I would just like not to lose this at this stage of the
I
game.
know, yeah.
That's what I was talking about losing, but
You're gonna lose that.
I don't think it really matters if they lose that one. It's
that.
Red wants to make sure they don't
Yeah, on
Just
either
like
side,
hack
either
weight.
side, on either side.
You could
get
what?
forced or give up
Just
the
like
steal here.
fairly quiet like that, like hack weight. Try to hit it thin so we go over the top of the back one.
That's what Dave's just
I like
talking about
getting rid of that.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
too.
that's-
It's a dangerous
Thinning
rock.
about
These
it.
two are like not the.
You lose the back red, no big deal.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
A lot of rocks have to be moved to bring that one into play, but they're lined up in a way that it can happen, especially given who's throwing next couple of shots.
Well, the danger of playing this one is they tap here, and
Yeah,
it's
well,
not
I mean,
great.
Yeah, I guess if you roll, oh yeah, I guess you got to kind of roll it right.
I'm more worried about this rock
problem.
out of the two in the
Yeah,
house.
that's yeah. No,
So how do you like to play that then?
is
If it's a hard, just straight peel.
Well, they're talking.
That's what I'm
a little
thinking,
distracted
like-
with ice too.
That's
Give
a
her
yellow
shot
off
and
there, yes.
throwing a run back while her mother holds the broom.
Open it up. Hope he misses the guard again. Like, that's an easy
That's
double.
the screaming you can hear.
This is an easy double if we ever
Not
get a
quite.
crack at it. So like, if we do this, hopefully he overcurls his guard or something.
Yeah, we just got to miss that. We do if we hit it thin enough, yeah. But you got to hit it. You got to hit quite a bit of it to get that over. And
Yeah, half rock.
I mean, worst case, you just slip through, or even come into this one.
Yeah.
okay. So do you want to play in or out?
I think intern if we're playing off the red. If we're playing off the red, I think we play the intern.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Money and Crocker talking about the double.
So what do you weight are you going to throw me?
Solid
It's
normal.
definitely there.
Normal? Like solid normal?
Solid normal.
He's only throwing solid normal, which is
So that won't be 8
a little more
seconds.
accurate, but
And rolling it in?
Yeah, trying to come off and roll in.
Solid normal for him wouldn't be 8 seconds. Yeah. Or would it? Because I know he can throw him a lot faster.
I know when I'm playing with him and I throw what I think is normal. The guys, it's down, but it's not. It's just he throws it so strong.
Really hard! Really hard! Really hard!
Fucking Christ.
7-7.
A couple yellows, but not ideal because the 4 foot's super small now.
Yeah, and the red one is looking.
What do you want to do here? You want to force
even more vulnerable.
Hey?
7-7
Make that.
the hog on that one. That's nothing for Dave.
No.
The jack was hardly even moving.
Yeah.
You think so? I think if I make it, I probably leave the shooter here. It makes it easier for him.
Yeah. Just a little tap, make this dead frozen.
I think so. Why not?
You ever freeze this nose or tap it nose? It's really good for yellow.
Dead frozen.
Second and third end were not our ends. Now
You're
we
throwing
got
just
that.
T-line
We're
weight.
good now.
Yeah, he's going
The
to
risk
drill
is
it.
if you corner lock it at all, it's a nose hit and you're sitting at least 2. And then Corbin's right where he wants to be.
We have one yellow in, and he'll lose the shooter in the back one.
Just
throwing
sit on
T-line,
the-
eh?
on the right on the back. You go deep. Right?
It's still early. We could stagger the
You guard it or you sit on it.
Feed's a little bit behind from what we see, but keep us posted in the chat where you're all tuning in from here at Matthew's Curling Network.
Yeah, I like that.
Just
Not trying to move anything, right?
Yeah, they can move right to the red. Okay, we're gonna get that one locked right on the red.
And if you're tuned in and really following the games that we're not featuring, feel free to let us know if you need more updates than we're giving you. We're trying to do it kind of end by end. The 7-0, speaking of which, on ice 5 is now 8-5.
Oh wow!
I just noticed that.
Apparently keeping the lead is tough.
Yeah.
I got 3. We're there right now.
Ian Robertson just chimed in here saying, ladies and gentlemen, the lunchbox is in the final.
Close. Easy.
Carl, we're T.
There's no line.
Carl, no T. Carl.
Got no line.
Yeah, I think that was the risk there. Unfortunately, now if you nose double, you sit 2, and that's not a great result.
Dave's excited again.
Yeah.
Same way.
There's gonna be some granite moving here.
Yeah. Said back to your situation, say it's looking good for both teams. Same situation, it can suddenly look bad for either team. And that was kind of called and made.
Yeah, Terry's saying they all go, but the back red's not going. As hard as he's throwing it, the middle red's, it should miss it with the heat that he's throwing here.
Yeah.
Hard! 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 Hard!
6 seconds hog to hog.
Oh, clip the card and made it.
Did he really? Oh, he did.
You did. 6.18.
I was looking at the top screen, not the bottom screen here.
Yeah, I was watching it live and saw the guard go.
I know, like, Jesus.
Unfortunate miss there for us. It's allowing Bryant to hit
I mean, that
roll a little wide to hopefully get the force in play, which is
not bad, Dave.
going to give Corbin a couple options here. He could hit one of them or just get his draw weight down because he's probably drawing against 2.
Well, we have 2
Yeah.
Sorry.
Terry can draw around the corner guards and hopefully come up with the skipper's deuce.
Lovely hit and roll by Debietzi over an ice 2. To sit one quite buried. Behind, it's a back 4 foot, mind you, so Judy will draw towards it.
Looks pretty good. He's got a curl, boys. You're overswept. You need to get some separation there because it's not a routine double, but it's pretty routine.
Yeah.
Are we playing this or?
But that's what they're saying. Dave's asking, is he throwing the double or just hitting the nose? But
So both sheet 1 and sheet 5, they're making a comeback here. It looks like sheet 1 is taking 3 in the third end and stole 1 in the fourth to tie it up.
To tie up that 4-0. And the 6-0 on ice 2 is still only 6-2, but yeah, the down team has got something going to a degree. Judy will still have a decent shot with her last one. Relatively routine shot, especially if she makes this one.
I think he's just trying to roll on to the on top of ours.
Sweepers love it.
Yeah.
Clean it for a perfect shot.
Yep, that would keep going a little bit there. Yep, there's answers Dave's question. He is throwing the double and didn't.
I heard no way halfway down, so they...
It looked pretty close, then it just started.
Don't have to be super cute with it.
I know. Out of my hand, I thought we were
Put it in
making
paint.
Done.
They should be good to force. I got some options here of just putting it full 12-foot to give Terry the risk on whether you draw against 2 or try and hit and roll in. It's a pretty good shot, or if you just want to fully bury it and make him draw 4-foot. Both are good results. Sean said you don't have to make this cute, just meaning you don't have to paper the guard. You bury a couple inches of it. It's all you really need to do. Wide open, still good.
Yeah, wide open in the sort of top 8-ish spot.
The goal is paint, and then you can be a little more aggressive as you know the shot's already been made.
A little wobble by Carter, but I think it was after he let go.
We'll see where I don't know where they actually called the shot, whether it was top 12 or fully buried.
I think just top 12.
If it's in, you want to let it die, but...
Yeah, you don't want any deeper than this, do you?
Oh, they're trying to make it bury now.
Oh, and maybe they'd call the bury then.
Yeah. No sit for the single.
That was good.
I'm used to seeing more curls. Sorry, man.
There's no curl.
I'm used to seeing more curls. Sorry. I really thought.
Yeah, it's
Guys,
I had a hair light.
Hey, wait. Just keep that weight in your pocket. Let's go.
I didn't see the throw, but I assume Terry didn't throw his last one very well. And it's not likely that he throws this one anything but perfectly.
Hard curl! 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 Hard curl!
You might get the thin double.
You might get the double. Fuck. Oops.
Tie game.
Yeah.
Apparently trying to blank the fourth end was the right call.
Yeah, that's right. Right from the first shot of the second shot, first shot of the team. Hard sweep over nice 2 for the deuce. I think it's going to be a little bit short, despite who's sweeping it. But 1 red, so it's 7-2 after 6 for Team Wong Page.
Up 5 with 2 to play though in the women's finals. Pretty good spot to be.
Yeah, I think so.
You can give up a 3 and a steal of 2 and you're still in a good spot. So.
But this time, if the other team's sitting 3, they might be hitting it rather than trying to outdraw it. It worked for her in the last end.
Well, it worked kinda.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, she did cut him down to the 1.
Good, Kev.
And that crazy comeback over in 5 looks like might be coming to an end, as the yellow team's got one pretty buried, but red is second shot.
Logan!
All right, first thing would have been fine.
Let's go right around.
Terry changed the call here to go around. Here at the club championship here at the Brant Curling Club, we haven't adopted the no tick rule, so it's not as much of a risk here. They can play it tight to the guard. If you happen to chip the guard off the center line, it's still a legal move right now. I think that's something that they're talking about for next year, but haven't adopted it yet.
Yeah, I'm torn between that because on the one hand, it is a rule of the game. If we're going to play the game, we got to play the rules. But on the other hand, our games are already pretty slow.
Sorry, boys.
And
so the problem's not in the rules; it's the problem in the snow.
It is, and especially in playing the seniors league, less than the league I play in that you're in. But in the seniors league, I swear 90% of the first shots that are come around crash. They're just we just crash all day. A lot of the guys.
So with that rule in effect, though, the rock comes off. There's going to be less rocks in play. It's going to be a less congested run, so that might speed up the
might speed up the later part of the ends. Yeah, good point. I hadn't thought of that.
I just think for all those teams that are playing, want to move on to the next level. You're practicing a strategy that's not.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Now at our Monday seniors level, they may not adopt it for that very reason. How many of us are going? With the exception of Bruce Park.
And I think maybe you only switch it up for the actual club championship event.
Yes, which is the Wednesday nights.
Because you've got girls like the Page twins, your daughters. They play on tour, so it's a strategy that I think they should work on. And
freeze, tap it.
Yeah, Carter Bryant here on Bryant's team, and Jacob Jones on the other team.
Yeah, and especially my daughters are leads.
Not
at this level, but they're leads.
If you can!
They're the ones that are going to get trouble. They tick themselves.
Yes, go! Hard line! Real hard line! Hard line! Go!
Weight's really good.
Yeah. Yep. Hard line! Whoa!
Perfect. Nice shot.
Very nice. Well thrown.
That's another one.
Okay.
Gonna be tough to deal with.
Good.
Lots of rocks to come though.
310. 305. Yeah, 305.
Well, I spoke too soon over in 5 where the big comebacks happening and the yellow rock was buried. I don't see one there anymore. I'm not sure what happened, so the dream is still alive.
Not sure what they're doing here. Looks like they're just drawing open. There's a yellow rock there. You can't see behind all the bodies.
Yeah, I can't tell for sure.
Big, foot. How heavy? Back 8. You got a curl. Back 8. You got a curl.
Back 8's too much if they don't get to the rock.
I think you got it. Oh my God. Okay, not so bad.
That could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Did he double the yellows?
Looks like. Is there a double on the yellows?
Sean's having some fun out there.
Yeah.
He's got a big smile.
Okay.
It's interesting watching him playing, especially playing with Carter, being the father and also being his coach.
3.
And I'm sure a lot of the stuff that he preaches about parking a miss and staying calm and staying positive, sometimes hard for him to live it because Sean could be pretty intense too. And I've seen it out here tonight.
Do as I say, not as I do?
And I've seen him every once in a while. The intense Sean comes out, but when he's with Carter, he's saying all the right things.
Yeah, they're both pretty low key.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, but Sean's a little more intense than Carter is.
I want you to play the shot you like.
Only in moments, so not in general, but he's more apt to get a little in.
I mentioned earlier that when Carter first played his first year in men's, when he was playing with us, and Sean was watching, he showed the intensity behind the glass here watching this kid play because he almost smashed through the glass cheering on the last shot.
It's always going to be there. The double's going to be there after the peel anyway. So. They're going to be. Is it throwing? On the back call, actually. I think they're peeling.
Conservative play.
Probably what they should be.
Yep. The double looks pretty juicy to sit 3 on the 4 foot,
That's
but
not what we would do. Doesn't mean it's not the right call.
I mean, that'd be a plus, but
What we would do in the right call.
I think they're talking about ideal if they run that yellow into that side yellow. One less yellow rock to contend with.
I'm guessing Jacob has thrown this shot the odd time. It seems a little tight.
Not awesome.
No, he's going to stay there too. There he goes a little bit. Oh, rolled far. He throws harder than I do. Mine isn't going to roll that far.
Might have picked. Doesn't sound like Terry threw. Terry feels he threw it okay. It's just not the result. Worked out okay. It's the same idea as peeling at the other side. It's, even though it wasn't pretty.
Didn't get the bonus run they were looking at, but cleaned the front up for now.
What do you want?
And the women's game with Etsy's team being down a bunch, they're just trying to find a place to put rocks
I like the guard.
the Long Page team can't hit. So far, it hasn't worked.
You want it over here?
So throw what I throw.
I think so.
That's pretty good.
Right?
Judy's just obviously content to hit anything regardless of the potential
Doesn't matter.
350. Yep.
potential where the rolls are going to go. And shooter doesn't matter. Just putting yellow rocks to the boards.
Sean was talking about inside freeze and the rock on the 4-foot there, the red one, which was awesome if you can make it, because if you could just tuck it a little bit, it makes that red difficult.
Almost.
So many more rocks to come.
So he's just throwing the
lucky to
guard.
waste a couple shots here.
Oh, he's coming. He's still coming right in though, isn't he?
Yeah, that wasn't the call. They're asking for.
Oh, okay, that was the audible.
Tapping.
Not sure.
Oh, there's a pick. There's a pick.
Not that it was any
Went where you wanted it.
More or less. Just like we planned it.
Your big pick there, but it didn't turn out so bad. So we're gonna clean that up. And
Jacobs. Like it just
Yeah, if you sat on me.
so it looks like back-to-back picks here. So they got to keep the brooms down. And
Sideways. What are we doing here?
What a brilliant line call, huh?
Or here? Side.
Just make it double back.
Terry's in a perfect spot here now. There's no center guard, so he'll always have a shot on his last one to score.
Yep.
Making the doubles a pretty good
Fucking 2 feet after.
result.
He makes this right in. And we just nose in the top.
Yeah, so you crotch it up to get the back to, and you're sitting on top of the other end.
You're throwing it.
I had a chat with your brother when you were away somewhere, or maybe saying you had the broken rib, and I spared for you guys.
Yeah, the curls up.
And Jay would say, throw normal, put the broom down,
What would Bill do?
and I can't throw normal with that broom. And I had to throw it hard as I could. And I went down, I was like, just got to tell you, my normal's not what you're used to. So he stretched out the broom for me a little
If you
bit.
ask for board, I'm still going to throw what my normal is.
Yeah, exactly, because my normal is probably bored. Right up the top, just like on TV.
Okay, not bad.
Around the horn.
Yep. 'Cause that's a kid who's played on TV. He knows how to do it.
Boy, if we could ever tap that rock to there.
That's worse for us
How so?
than what he called. Like leaving that stupid rock here.
Yeah, but if
Oh, that was
tap
Sean.
that to here.
Whatever. Chipmunk.
Yeah.
We got to have our rock up here.
6 end's a really important end to
Before
score
we let
here.
him tap that.
No,
And have 2 rocks there to jam on that.
You ever get it a little bit inside?
Yeah. Got
Or is that just
a
hurt?
lot of debate about after 7 if you want to be up
We
one
go- if we go here, I think he's gotta deal
without or down one with, but in 6 there's not a whole lot of debate.
Which we need to
Stats say up one.
get that rock behind the 2.
Yeah, you're
One
right.
without is you're going to win more
Move it to
games.
there.
Tee to back
I'm never
4
comfortable
here.
up one without.
No, I didn't realize that
It was over curling.
those stats have said that.
It was over curling for that.
When I was up, you're back.
I think the stats
Pretty
would
fast.
probably be geared more towards the bigger teams.
I was just gonna say.
So I would assume on club championship night, no disrespect to us playing club championship, but
Yeah.
Tee to back 4.
Well, and then
it
down
might not be it might not be the exact same results. So it's
and down at my level, John White and I have curled together since the late 80s. And we used to say, the book says we should do this, or the book said, but we remind each other we have a different book.
It does look like a lot, but
Okay.
One more steal on ace 5. One at a time isn't enough, but it's still been a valiant attempt.
okay, weight's all there.
Looks like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Close.
Line's close.
You're gonna have to go, Chris.
Close.
Oh,
Yes.
Chris, whoa!
Kevin. Go,
Curl,
Kevin.
Kev, curl!
Go. All the way.
Curl!
No roll.
Little rub.
That'll work. Good throw.
Not too bad.
Yeah, it
actually.
works really.
Give himself a little pocket to freeze too. So Terry's got a.
Yeah. And then the rub over to the back yellow one didn't hurt.
Terry's ideal shot here is just a hair off nose and leave it right there, but still leaves him that in-turn freeze. So he's
Forward to control.
I think it's just a little roll. Yeah, shade low is money. You don't even have to roll fully buried. You probably don't want to roll fully buried.
No, because then it opens at the draw. The draw is still going to be
Logan's talking about what I'm talking about. If they do hit and roll fully buried, yes, they're sitting 1, 2, 4, 5.
Yeah.
If they lob that freeze in there, it's ends over.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's interesting because Terry's got to make a play on this, does he not?
Yeah,
And
he can't leave that there.
But how do you make a play on it without leaving something tasty for the other guys?
You like board? Yep.
To be honest, I think even a nose hit's not terrible. You lose the middle red, but there's no longer a pocket there, and they can't do anything because the rock's right in the center line. So you got nothing to freeze to and nothing to run in.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to unlock the mess in behind them.
Hard! Big hard! Hard! Big hard!
Great shot. Great shot.
The law of averages said I had to make one tonight.
Pocket's tough to find now.
Yeah.
What's that?
Interesting situation in the women's game. Debbie Yates just made a beautiful little come around to sit shot. Judy's sitting, I think, 2-3, maybe 4, but
I think 2-4.
2-4. But if Judy's trying to make the pick, as she just threw in the last one, happens to shave the yellow one on top, the tiniest bit. And Debbie's,
that's a draw for.
And Debbie's got the hammer. Could be 3. Yeah. And if that happened, that's where the coach goes and tells them, remind them they're still up 3 coming home with.
Holy shit. You guys see that score over there?
But it's tough to park that kind of an end.
Sheet 3. What do you think, Bill, on hitting the yellow, the center yellow there, with just some quiet weight? You open up the freeze. If you cross the hair of it, you can roll off the one on the top of the 8-foot and roll.
This is second vice rock, so
it'll open up both ways with the freeze.
Yep.
If you happen to hit it a hair inside, you might chip off that and roll
gives you,
the 4-foot.
and then more importantly, probably gives you all kinds of different options for Carter, right?
Oops, really big's no good.
How really big? Doesn't look really big to me. It's big-ish.
Doesn't look that big.
Doesn't look really, really big. Way big. Those are the words they used.
He was 3 inches heavy.
Judy made the pick. 3 inches heavy. That's way big.
Yeah.
These guys are way better than I.
Not even close.
Oh God. 3 inches heavy is way big.
No. Way big.
Yeah.
It's almost like they looked up here and knew we were making fun of them there.
I think that's all we got, really. You could play this. Yeah, you can play this.
Yeah. Or that. Well, I was more just thinking getting rid of that.
Yeah, hit and go, yeah. But, yeah.
Yeah, you just want to watch out.
Huh?
You just want to watch
Debbie
out.
Etsy drawing against at least 1.
You have to hit it this way.
Probably 2, or she'd be hitting something,
And you
wouldn't she?
might get lucky and
probably drawing against 2.
You know what I mean? So we play it to do this, and
Looks pretty good.
Again, it's a weight shot, so got to know what you want to throw, what kind of weight you want to throw. Well, there's two ways we can play. We can play it quiet just to
One
play it like
for
that.
Etsy, which puts
Or I can play like a
Page,
peel and try to get over the top,
champions,
kill it,
up
and this goes straight back here.
4.
Sorry, I can't.
Coming home with the hammer.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Oh, they're shaking hands.
Probably.
Like you might be sitting.
We played it.
We have a winner here on sheet 2.
Yeah, we hit it. We
Defending
don't,
champs,
we might make it.
they don't have to
We
take
don't.
names off the board. That'd be Judy
even if I
Wan
catch a little
Page,
too
Janice
thin, right around
Baldwin,
here, it's
Jillian
not bad.
Page, Kathy Hawken, Judy Alford, and Blueberry. Oh, 4's over as well.
I think it's about a quarter of a rock, do you not? Yeah, about that.
I think we're still in big trouble here.
Right about here. Yeah, I think there, and you fly it.
Alice loves these shots here, so it's kind of his
Are you
forte.
throwing normal?
Yeah. Now I'm back to this game.
Yeah.
You can forgive me for
Normally,
being
I
a
don't
little
think we
distracted
moved the
with
yellow
my
bar
family
enough out.
playing on another sheet, but they're done.
I just need to know what you're throwing. Yeah, like normally I don't know if we move the yellow far enough out. Past that red. That'd be fairly solid. Well, I mean, so you hit it too thin. I mean,
Can you hit it too
all I'm worried
thin?
about is if I play normal, like we put it onto here, like it might only roll like that, right?
Oh, on that one, yeah.
It's
The problem is if he does have to make that, both of those disappear and you don't make contact. If yellow
Yeah, I just want
lobs
to
the
leave a
draw
rock
in
here
that
that
hole
they
Into that pocket that
then
isn't
it's
there,
lost,
right?
So it's a guaranteed steal.
I'd rather
That's the-
throw
so
enough,
it's-
make sure that at least.
Yeah, that
You got to make contact with that second red.
pocket we were talking about isn't really there now,
I just need to know what.
and they can make it there.
Yeah.
Firm's probably safe. Huh? Firm's probably safe. Okay, firm.
Good things happen when Dave throws firm weight.
What's that?
So good things happen when Dave throws
Yes.
firm weight.
Yeah.
Firm.
Firm?
Yeah.
Firm with just firm. No,
Just firm. Just firm.
no extras.
Yeah.
That's the way I did it is coming. I think something for us.
Yeah, there's gonna be a pocket there for us. So it is.
I guess even if they make all 3 go away, there still should be a pocket there for. Right?
Yeah.
But it's still a good call. Did he just
Pocket now.
get upset with that?
Yeah, it seems to me.
Pretty much the best you could have done.
I thought I heard a
Just bang it on the nose.
little bit of unhappiness.
Doesn't have to be big
I
weight.
was never
Just
really
sit
worried.
on the nose,
as long
punch
as
one
you
of these
hit
back,
it
so we're out counting.
That one, stick with Yeah.
Even if we get thrown that, that's exactly what we've done.
Like as long as we lock one on here.
Well, I
it's
know,
fine.
but I mean,
Well, I like you hit it hair high because this one's going to roll this way a
at least we
bit.
made sure it's fun.
Are we playing with big weight or just quiet?
What?
Are we playing big or just keeping it around with quiet weight? If we're going to play it quiet, this isn't going to spill in.
This has to get out of the 4-foot.
Yeah. So if I throw back, not even back line.
No, I think you want to throw a hack for sure.
Okay.
Turn do you like? Do you like crossing the? Okay.
Yeah.
Even someone
like there
who's-
with hack?
Yeah, he's just a kid, but he's a
Yeah.
lot of
Hack the board's
experience.
fine here,
A lot
no
of, even
problem.
the
Yeah.
experienced
Okay.
Carter has the tendency for these. I find that people throw it too light. They don't realize how much harder you. He's saying not even back line, but he doesn't throw back line. It's going almost nowhere.
Avoid this, and now we just.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is where the shooter is. Though.
That's the problem. If you throw too much weight, the shooter spins away. So.
Oh yeah.
Punch the back right out of the 4-foot and leave our shooter kind of locked on.
Yeah, hack might be too
Black
much.
yellow
And
is
he's got
not
to throw
scored.
something to deal with it, I guess.
No.
It won't be on both sides.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to remove
Yeah, the
the red, but it's
high red.
trying to tap it further than the yellow is not going to make the yellow count.
No. I think he wants to just try and unlock something for later, that's all.
You can just see it coming.
Yeah. Just hack!
You
Yep.
got that going. Yeah, he did.
Might have been a little bit of a start there. Maybe more than a little. Oops. Hmm?
I didn't mind. Because now they're running. Control, hit, and roll.
Most of the kids are in bed after 8 o'clock, so we're okay.
Yeah.
In front of that.
Sean's kid isn't. My kids aren't, but your kid isn't. But the kids, yeah.
What did you now? Are you looking at something different here? How much weight do you think we needed to hit that? How many are we
We're moving 2 rocks. You want to move 2 rocks to that point.
Or at least 2. You gotta be.
Maybe a tad bit more.
Just had to leave the forward.
Right? A tad bit more.
It doesn't change.
A little more ice.
Yeah, Sean and Carter are disagreeing with what kind of weight do you need to throw there.
Yeah.
I think the important part was to throw the right ice to hit the rock on
Yeah,
the,
and
the original rock on the nose. It's not.
No,
And I really think Carter was a little over the top. He kind of turned it a little. Got her going a little.
Better. He's got the run in on the yellow, but I think we still sit 2. And then we got that draw back to the shot.
Is it better to undercurl here?
Oh, it looked like he hooked it.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Well, no.
So we're going right here.
Yeah. Right there, yeah.
We were arguing on the weight, but both weight calls were fine. You said hit the rock.
I don't want to be light because. Yeah.
Like top 12 light is not great.
So pretty much top
So,
button or top
4.
He's trying to put this really tight to the pile, if not on it.
I would think so.
And certainly staying a little high.
Yeah.
Let's wait. Easy. Think we're there. Looks big.
There's 3 ends to play, but make this shot really good. And
Right off.
I don't see any ends in the future.
Yeah,
This is not what they want.
I heard him say I don't want to overthrow it.
That's terrible. I guess it's not terrible, but
Trying to make this. I don't think so. That's tough. I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, you ever lock one on the corner
Chris,
here?
you come sit in that pocket.
not a perfect pocket there to freeze to, so it's not.
He drills it
really a
for
pocket.
No.
It's not the worst.
2.
Huh?
Keeps the shooter maybe.
Could have been really bad.
It feels like it must have. It's got.
It was actually just heavy enough to.
To make it
I
not
said just bad enough.
Yeah.
I had heavy, but I didn't have.
I had.
But yeah, Terry doesn't miss that way very often. Like last thing I heard him say was, I don't want to be too
Really
heavy.
thin.
He was 10 feet.
And he was always, he was basically back line and more, or more, yeah.
I don't think it is.
Yeah. Well, we got a pause here. The other women's game is tied after 6.
I think you can corner freeze.
What are we
Any one of
tapping
these,
this one
really.
back here?
Yeah,
We can't really see it.
Yeah, he's just
Lock
saying
it
the
on
same
here.
shot we just called.
freeze on the back
Shot we
one
just
in
called.
the right spot.
Red goes to here.
The problem with what they're calling now is if they tap that high red one on the nose, they might not even be third shot. Sorry, there won't be second shot.
Right. That's why
Well,
there
it
might
at
be a
least
draw
makes
for
it
3.
harder for him
Yeah,
to
so
get.
I'd like the draw
He's got to
here.
draw the side button, or he's got to hammer it.
It's slightly inside where, if anything, it squirts to the button.
We leave that draw down to the
I'll give you a little more weight. Take the
But either way,
To freeze, it's good because you can't remove it.
Yeah.
The catcher here in the back.
Yep.
In the back red. It's
We need the
That's
yellow
what I'm
here.
thinking.
Yeah,
So he's going to throw the same shot.
it's the same thing.
Well, I think it would go off.
Intentionally.
Same thing, only different.
It's going out
It's the same
He's going to
shot.
have a draw for 3.
right. That's what I just talked about.
Are they
Yeah.
sitting 2?
What?
What?
A little short. Like if we're top 8, it's not terrible, right?
Top 8's terrible.
We're hacking it, right?
Top 8, they draw for 4.
On this side of the
Okay.
center, it's
Did you hear that comment? Yeah,
but if it's not, like
Somebody
You
back.
said top
I gotta
8's
give
not
you a little
terrible.
bit more
but
weight.
Top 8, they draw for 4. You shake hands.
I was thinking,
How can it not be terrible?
now
Just
if
like,
I'm top 12, we're good. And then we got talking down there.
Yeah.
Maybe they think they've got 2 left, but they don't. So that
Yeah.
looks like the same ice that Carter had on his first one, so
Yeah. Whoever said that may not have realized that this is his last one.
looked like he threw it the same.
Good hack.
Yeah, better release though.
Yeah.
It's still starting a little bit.
Street! Curl!
Okay.
Draw for 3.
Yeah.
Or 1. Or 2.
Just tap that one
Yeah.
away.
If we draw to this one, we're 2 as well, so.
Did he even move it back? I don't think he just
I'm
tapped
assuming
it.
that's why he played it.
It's not play.
Yeah, get rid of the one shot. Yeah.
It's too bad we don't have kids listening. They could look up the word perfunctory. That was a little perfunctory tap.
I'm assuming they're second.
Can we change the theme?
Now your mom's looking for the dictionary.
We're drawn to the 4.
She's great at Scrabble. She already knows.
Is she? She probably knows perfunctory then. Yeah. If you can get perfunctory in Scrabble, you're winning.
Okay.
Or we can try and blank and go for it.
Whoa. Let's wait.
Whoa! We have to steal.
Whoa!
That 7-0 game over in 5 could be a tide soon.
Close.
Line's fine.
It's good.
Yep. Wait's good.
It's good.
Yes!
Looks pretty good to me.
Wait, it's like
Get on here!
hard. Yes.
Listen, Dave's excited. Oh.
When I say yes, sweep. Fuck. One? Yeah,
A little miscommunication here with the
Yeah.
sweepers and the Dave call line here. He was trying to keep it straight.
Yeah.
The sweepers knew it was
He was yelling,
heavy,
you
but that's
got
not
to
why
get
he's
here.
going straight.
He said, you got to get here.
That was a monstrous force of 1.
Similar to, even though it was 3, similar to the second end where they could have given up $1 billion?
Now that the game's tight, Kevin put his mic back on, so figures maybe there's no opportunities of him swearing.
Is he,
People at home, so
is he the one that's been filling the jar?
when we're down a bunch, the F-bombs come out a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It was 7-0 after 1. It's now 8-8.
It was 8-0 after 2.
8-8. Yeah, 8-0 after 2. You're right.
We would have been at the bar after the first end.
It is now. Well, welcome to my division. That's the division I was competing in.
Oh, never a doubt. Might be a couple sleepless nights on from sheet 5.
All right, back to this one.
We got a game here on sheet 3.
Sheet 3. They just got the one right, so it's a 1-point difference. Sheet 1 and sheet 5 are both tied.
Big momentum swing there, so we'll see what happens.
Yep. Yeah, Terry's pacing a little.
We'll take it.
It's gonna be a bit tight!
It's a little late.
Whoa, roll over the red.
Congratulations. Okay. Can we? Yeah. Okay. All over.
How about double centers? Is that good?
Yeah, I like that. It's not a.
Where is that one at 2.5 right now?
Yeah, you're at 2 in your
I suspect Logan will be making this.
It's not bad here, but I think he was tight, right? So he's more
Yeah, it
better
was just.
iPad.
Yeah.
Nice shot by Logan.
Pretty good.
Falling down?
Yeah. Follow it. Follow.
Tied it up on top.
Yeah.
Blasting on mine. Oh, he was close.
Yeah.
Paramore.
I like the way.
Good one.
Mine's better!
Would like to go.
Yes!
Guys.
Yes!
Brant's pulling hard.
You know, he's
Whoa, 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 whoa!
crushing. Break
Yeah,
off
bounce
here.
it, bounce it.
Yeah, they stay with that. It would be a better result. You don't. You leaving staggered guards is never good. So even though we've missed plan A,
Trying to kick it away more.
keep that another inch straighter. Then you got 2 rocks you can run in. Right now, it's looking like you don't have that option now. Every inch matters.
If you want to go this way.
Grasping at straws maybe, but the other thing is the rock he just bumped would have been further right and lined up better.
I think your weight was fine.
Everything back there.
slower.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it definitely
Ran
matters.
different. I felt like I was like consistent from the other end, right? So
Definitely ran different.
Once you're crashing, you tend to bail sometimes.
Well, you see a lot of sweepers will bail off the hog line when it's heavy, but there's still rocks in play.
And then they walk away.
Yeah, and then when you need to stay on it to rub off something else, it's too late.
Yeah. And with this day and age with the directional, I find sometimes one guy walks away and it's the guy I need.
Yeah. And by the time he gets to the proper side, it's too late.
Yeah.
You lose games. Still early enough in the end that Brian can start blowing some rocks up here, which he's going to have to do.
Yeah.
I know what he's thinking. Did you open it up?
Unfortunately, you put this anywhere covering the reds. The outturn's tough because the corner guard is almost in the way.
In both cases.
Yeah.
I like that throw.
You almost have to run the yellow back and hope that you stick the double. But
Can't do anything.
Sets me up a nice triple.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to get a good enough chunk of the 4. The red guys are now sitting 5. Coming back from 8-0.
Still on the draw here. They have the double to sit frozen. Choose the draw. Might prefer to last one.
Ooh, there it goes.
That's a blank end.
No kidding.
Oh, I mean, you can.
If I hammer the
You
inside.
can, for sure. These two for sure.
You may be able to get rid of all 3,
The
maybe.
8 probably drags.
And maybe the shoot.
Yeah.
It might go.
Worth a try.
It may just be tickling the
it'll
shot.
go.
Gotta get out of the
Better to
4
be
foot,
down
right?
two
That's the
than
issue, but
What?
if
Probably
so,
better to be
that'd
down
still
two.
be 3 ends in
Give
a
up
row
one
where
here.
they're in huge trouble and get out
Opposed to what?
with minimal damage.
Trying to score.
No, we're not trying to score. That ship sailed after the first round.
Yeah. Same way they threw.
I think so. Do you like it right there? Do you like this turn?
Probably
No.
if you hit this
Okay.
on the left side, it might drag, and
As long as it touches the back.
third red doesn't
Yeah.
touch. So you might also have to throw a 6-second hit peel and
Might
try
be
to
able
get
to
the nose and hope the top red spins out so the shooter counts.
You know, this is to not give up 3.
Yeah.
There's no shot to score. If this works, it's a blank.
Yeah.
So they're talking about the blank.
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta hit this as hard as you can on the nose, and hopefully the second and third yellow go or red go, and the top red spins far enough out that the shooter counts.
Yeah. The problem with hitting it inside of it, they all may drag right past the shot rock.
If you hit this on the left side, I don't think you're getting
No,
the
the drag don't think. Drag won't hit the right one. One did hit it.
That's what I was talking about
Yeah.
there, with just a harder weight.
Yeah.
You got a hair harder in the third red spills.
But like Terry, he knows there's been 3 ends where they could have just nailed them and they've let them back in.
Just gotta get 2.
Can't believe it curled. Thanks.
Okay, Reds throwing their last rock over an ice 5, and the team that blew the 8-0 lead is shot. But Red is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a million, and
Get it too.
picked it out.
That's probably a good result. You don't want to sit right there. He's got the same nose back, so they're throwing a cold draw against 4 to hold on to the 8-point lead.
Yeah, 5. It's against 5. Yeah. But again, it doesn't matter. It only has to be against 1, right?
But if you if you lose 13 to
Yeah, exactly.
8 after being up 8-0, it's still more painful.
That's the thing. If he misses this completely, the scoreboard says they got beaten 13-8.
All right, Kev. Two good ones.
We just made it though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You got it.
What's that? Oh, okay. We got low battery on that. On this camera here.
Well,
Sophomore.
pretty straightforward calls in this game, so we'll tell you what's happening over in the shot. The draw against 5.
Sweepers love it.
So, yep, looks like an 8-0 lead is going to be a 9-8 win by the looks of it.
Never a doubt.
What a great shot. Oh,
Gotta go, guys.
A big sigh of relief.
9-8 final.
We're good. Don't listen to the camera. You're fine.
Take a picture of that scoreboard.
Easy now.
That was wild.
Easy now.
So, pardon us if we were a little distracted.
Good go, Kev.
They're done. Winning team is Paul Bullman.
Yeah, not that the club championship final isn't more exciting, but that was pretty exciting.
That was pretty exciting.
Hope you can. Yeah, weight's good. Hope you can. Weight's good. I'm leaning. Yep, now you can go. Yep, now you can go.
Sorry.
Yep, now you can go. Really gotta go. No, weight's good. Weight's close.
Get it around.
6 more heat, 7 more heat.
You stay awake?
Like it.
We're there. Yeah, I like the way.
Looks like it needs it for line.
Line's fine.
No.
Teeth.
Yep. Line's good. Line's good.
Gotta go.
Looks like a pretty good shot by Kevin Money.
Curl.
Go.
He's got to curl a little more, but I think he's going to be pretty well in.
Curl. Go. That's a great go, Kev.
Yeah, it's 3/4 berry.
Yep. As they say on TV, nice pair.
They say that in other locations too.
Yeah.
How we're going here.
I didn't see the viewers, sorry.
Don't know what happened in the 7th and the nice one. They haven't posted the score. And they didn't see who threw first, so anybody who's following those two teams, I can't really tell you what's happening. Red has hammer. That's Kim, right?
But I guess that doesn't mean whether somebody scored or not, because it's still going to break in.
Yes, yeah.
Could have been a bike or steal.
Whoa! That's right. That's right.
Going after it. They can't crash the guard because three guards there.
Crash it lightly.
Go hard on this. Go hard on this.
Think we go again?
Yeah. As you look at it first glance, it looks ugly for yellow, but as you're
I actually like hitting
only be top 8.
Yeah.
high note.
Otherwise, this one just goes into it.
And roll into the double
Yeah.
and you sit on top of the
Right?
rest. Pretty good shot.
No, you just
Yeah.
can't be deep.
Hold on.
this is where your skip Mike Harris on TV will say, 2 still in play.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't think so looking at it first glance, but
You can never get there. I love it.
Here too, so
Yeah, it's the same way Kevin threw.
Yeah.
those reds aren't ideal.
You have on him
for
3.
red.
no,
310.
exactly.
Yeah.
I had a 303.
You had 303.
Yeah. He didn't Didn't give it anything at the end.
Okay.
Oh, on sheet 1, yellow did steal 2. So there's another
Little
big
hot.
swing.
No.
Red was up 4.
Where? Little hot. 6. 7.
Yep.
Let's try it.
Easy game.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Guys, you can't.
That gate's great too.
Well,
Whoa.
I think it's there on its own anyways.
Whoa.
Go.
Go. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not okay. It's a pretty easy double.
Get rid of the pick.
It's a 14-4, by the way.
You can run the guard into one of the yellows.
You ever got one say yes, one say no?
Is that not right where we said we couldn't be?
No, we'd be a little higher. That one will go over the top. It'll go into the other one now. But
I'm feeling what you're thinking, but I'm not. I can't give you.
we're always.
Okay.
It's not a bad spot.
Yeah, they do the guard and probably.
Yeah, well,
I like the double now. I know it's the guard's a problem rock right now. You can make the double and then it goes.
It's either heel or make this.
right.
Yeah. I mean, so because it's probably going to be there.
Might even have an opportunity of making the double and rolling up to the top of the 8-foot and stop that.
We could put one goal.
Block that
That's what Terry
path.
just called right there, yeah.
Yeah, and at the very least, now they got 4 of them to move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 out of this.
Jacob's got a good handle of the game for strategies.
Yeah.
He says a lot of smart things.
Well, he's a really bright kid.
Oh, yeah.
Even away from the game, he's a smart one.
Getting 2 out of this is tough right now.
And then taking this into the game, he analyzes things very well.
He freezes.
You like that then?
I like it. I just,
Lo, you like the ice?
Sorry, guys.
Huh?
keep it. I think that's good.
Nothing wrong with that.
Leave it there? Fine.
Yeah. I don't know.
3 feet heavy, eh?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no,
Well, that's
Just
just
like
like
double.
from the other end, I thought
hindsight,
that
the-
hill was further
Brian
back. We're
Crocker talks
going
right now,
down,
too.
we're forcing them to go over the
We're going to have to move back.
That's
That's
what I'm
the
saying.
4th foot
That's
soon.
I know who.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We're forcing them to use
got
the
it.
guard
And
up,
not
corner
leave
guard
it
up,
double.
so we're good.
Yeah.
Telling me there's a chance.
Top 8, 12. Or perfectly buried.
Yeah, I think what Sean was, when he said back gate's good, really what he's saying, as long as we're buried, we're good.
Yeah,
But
not because
but
the
it
double.
wasn't, yeah.
Keep that right around
Whoa!
the 4 foot.
Go!
If we jiggle
Hard
off
curl!
one of them, then
Hard
it's not
curl!
Make it, we leave.
Hard curl! Hard curl!
Well, Jacob doesn't like us. Jacob doesn't like to throw at all.
Turns out back 8 was good.
I think we go
now,
again.
now we can play it.
Gotta go again, eh?
Be careful here.
Yeah.
The problem they've got right now, they keep stacking these rocks. It might be tough to remove that high red one.
This is going into here all day now. We got
Side now, so it's
Mike go over the top.
never going.
The angle did not change at all.
That's the problem.
Yeah, but my mind changes all the time.
Okay.
I still don't mind hitting the high middle red. They're on the right side. Frozen.
Don't try the double. Used to not go over the top, then it did go over the top, but it's not going over the top. Yeah, just try the double. That roll in front of those.
I like this call. Don't get me wrong. It's
Yeah,
Put in the wrong spot, they throw it really good, they could kill.
This is definitely going for 3.
yeah.
310.
Like they make it really good, I think, to peel the guard. And then they got 2 wide open over here that can double. Even if they weld one in the pocket here, we make it as double, we're still only looking at the juice, you know, right?
Dave L.
Nice push, nice balls.
Gotta go! 3!
Go line!
Yeah.
Gotta go, boys. Gotta go.
Gotta go, wait! Gotta go!
Gotta go.
They're off!
Minimum of 2 shots.
Whoa!
They're off!
Whoa! We're on the yellow. We're on the guard. We're on the guard. We're all over the guard. No bounce. No bounce. No bounce. Okay. It's workable. Come here. It's workable.
There's not much to talk about here, I think.
Come here. Sorry?
Strip. He's just worried about that yellow catcher in the
Rips the double. Are we playing anything?
Slam it just
We're gonna have to play quiet.
firm. They should all
They can
go.
punch the 7 or the 1.
So I like your thought. Still, Chad.
Yeah, maybe a
it's
little
going to take a
closer.
minimum of 2 rocks to get rid of the red
You
ones.
try to punch the 1.
Why double the one that's going to
What if we even just did this?
double those.
Well, I'm thinking like hit it here or firm.
That's good too.
Double just hit one and leave those reds there.
Yeah, then
You gotta throw it hard. You gotta hit it in the right spot.
I'm just thinking like
Run it rocks to
make the double
can't
your second.
Like we're in really good shape.
If we
you gotta score 2.
separate those 2
bonus.
rocks,
Like he draws one into the pocket. I know. I
infinitely harder.
we could hit the open one at that point.
I just don't.
What do you want to do? Like, you want to kill those two?
We've lost.
I think you have to kill them.
Every fucking
Leave your shooter in a good spot.
kind of pick
Go
down.
to Northern for now. Play at the 1.
It's getting very loud in here, so even with these mics, I can't hear too well what they're saying, but
If you missed it, Terry just ran out.
So where do you like the ice? Well, we didn't.
Actually, you know what? If I
So
do
this is what we're left
stuff
with.
it,
There's still yellow rolls here.
I know.
It's actually not. They're not getting terrible.
If we could hit one of these,
I'm thinking like here with like
Solid in front of the red. Thanks for being optimistic. That's not terrible either. I'm always optimistic. It takes away the hit. You can't hit the head hard and take the hit then, right?
even nose isn't bad either. So yeah, we just need to cross over nose a bit.
Nose is good. Nose opens up the back yellow even more. They can go
Yeah,
off
like
the yellow
those
as it
yellows
is.
will go and
So if they nose this,
sweep
the
the
outside
shooter.
yellow's gone.
Terry's, regardless of what Carter does, Terry's hitting the open one, you think?
Yeah. That's the advantage that Dave Ellis has. It's so hard. You don't even have to hit it perfect, and everything just goes.
What if we just sit here?
It's too late to guard.
It's not bad either.
Good enough to guard. Thanks. Gotta do something in the middle.
He gets that.
I can't hit that.
Then we jiggle things. Yeah, you get a rock in there.
If I can get a rock there.
You got a little bit of margin of error either way. As long as you get to the
As
inside.
long as this one will stay.
Just enough to stick.
I think that's maybe our best
Let's see where the yellow winds up here.
Yeah.
My shot.
What I'm worried about with
Hit
this is
this
if not
side,
removing
going
one of
down
those
a bit,
reds.
going that way. So maybe
You're gonna
2
have to make
feet
a triple
on
there.
top
Oh
of
yeah, I got the weight down. Just call the
They're
line.
drawing this third shot.
Okay.
I think it's a hair less though.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
But even if
I
there's
think we want to sit in that
second
pocket.
shot, you can't remove the two reds.
It's too late to do anything with
And you won't be.
You gotta
deal with it.
If we sit in the pocket, I mean, if we can make
They
this
essentially need all the rest of the count because this was gone. Right, so the one that's open.
Just think by freezing this pocket here, you can't get rid of all 3 reds.
No.
Which means the shooter that's trying to get rid of the other reds won't count one of the reds that you're not moving.
Still there with your shot.
So he throws the pocket.
Yeah.
Terry hits the open one.
How hot?
They got to be.
How hot?
Terry's gonna have something open.
I still like the call. He just had to throw it good.
Hard, Cav, every inch. Or stop.
Still hard, Kev. Yeah, we were saying hard there.
I thought you said no.
I was saying hard.
I didn't hear that right.
Yeah, Dave wants them both to go.
Did not hear that right.
I don't think so.
If we put it on
Hard
here.
stop.
Sorry, Sean.
No matter.
Yeah, like well, I could have moved a little more.
Sorry, buddy.
I'm not sure that high red one goes onto the yellow if they do this, do you?
Not really, but Dave does throw it hard, so you could.
Yeah. Oh, it's still Dave throwing. That's
So
right.
do you want to play the out, or do you want to play the in? The in is right there.
I don't know.
I think we need to play the out if we
Yeah,
have a chance.
I like that.
Yeah, I like not to throw.
So
I
what do
forgot
you
it was
play?
Dave still. I thought Terry was throwing it.
Firm
What
again,
he
make
did
sure it
say is
goes.
if you hit this
You
red,
have it. Yeah.
You guys are really
you
positive.
make the double on your red. You almost nose freeze the shot
That
rock,
was a solid firm.
Yeah.
but you might leave it a nose triple. He said 2.
That was hot.
Which sounds disastrous, but then you still got it. You still got to open it for the win.
Might need a little more. Well, you know what? If you knows that,
Yeah, well, after I think it.
pretty close.
Sorry, not for the win. I mean, Terry will have one for
To force the extra.
to force.
Yeah. Well, curl. Hard curl. Hard curl. Hard curl. Hard curl. Hard curl.
He was right.
Throw it out.
Yeah.
Throw.
I wasn't sure that would go on that back one, but with us it wouldn't. But you're right, he can throw it hard enough to do that.
Yeah. It wasn't. You know, when you were talking, hitting more of that rock. That's Yep.
If they're stupid, they'll chase
Over in the
it.
women's game, they looked and realized there was no shot for two for the tie. So Christopher
Then I've
wins that
got
one.
something on mine.
We're doing drawn to it?
Yeah, we got a freeze on it. That's all we got. There's no other shot.
I've seen Dave get some more.
Freeze that back red?
Yep.
Back red?
You can bury behind the
Back red.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah,
Freeze the back red. That means we chased it. Maybe our yellow rock sticks around, and then we
so
can.
you can sit there for second shot anyway, and then what's Terry? Terry will try, you hope for a miss. But
All right. So, like, yeah, 2 feet left. Yeah.
Better.
I got a little more.
No way. Get out of here.
A little more. I got more in the first one.
It's outwire. Stay with it.
Whoa. Close. Line's great. Yeah.
This
Right on the good. Easy.
Might as well curl up and freeze the top one.
yeah,
Line was
Well,
good for a
curl,
minute.
curl, curl, curl.
Bounce it, Dave. Yeah, that was weird.
Whoa, whoa,
He kicked so hard on that. Oh, nose is good too.
A little weird.
Nose more than his first one on that.
Nose or hair high?
Yeah.
Nose or hair high?
Yeah. Well, wait. Normal. Okay.
Get that to the nose.
Terry makes this right. There's really nowhere for Carter to hide.
I had a tenth more on that one. Sorry. I
That?
had a tenth more on the
Although
first
I
one.
guess you come around that, eh? Around the corner over there.
They say if he nose hits this, they can still throw it. The same freeze the back on.
Yeah, you got the freeze in the back, or you go around the. But you'll be second shot. But
It makes the run back. Wins not.
So you're saying it's good to set him up.
Yep.
now, if Dave's throwing this, the shooter's somewhere over on ice too after contact. But Terry still should spill.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl! 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 Clean, clean. Curl! Clean, clean.
Across the face.
Good. Pretty good.
Okay, good.
Nice shot.
Is it freezing that
That
back
freeze
when I
there,
go for a miss
or
or go
try
on
to
the
get-
corner? Yep.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Probably better to get there.
Yeah, give her a go.
It's tough because you're not shot, but
That's a hair
So if
mark.
he makes this buried second
We're
shot,
gonna
then
We were
Terry's
going
got a
like
couple
here
marks too. Right?
to get around that corner.
I
So
know,
maybe
and all
just
the
there?
curl was late.
Well,
He's got
not
the
if
miss
it's not if it's
draw,
second
so-
shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if it's second shot, Terry's got to throw another one in
Yeah,
the wings.
yeah,
and
yeah. But
He's got to sit too, and if he
I want
doesn't,
to be back 8-ish. right?
Back 8, yeah.
Okay.
Speed still running good.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, speed should
they're
be
saying
good.
back 8, but they just need to be buried.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
lost
If
it.
you're in the
Right
lead,
rid of,
to me, it's better to go back 8. Terry can just follow it down. You go
What he said he did.
I mean, I guess he still
buried
would have
top
had the
4.
I got it.
Last
I got
time,
a big
earlier in the
time.
end, they threw
I
this.
did too. That's what I'm saying. But
I believe it was Kevin, right?
you get really
It was 3 seconds from that split, and it was 14-3, I think.
leave him as we pick. I think.
Yeah. Like to go a bit.
You got 320 there.
all you guys.
Doesn't look
All
bad.
you.
Now we're gonna go.
Line's great. Line's great. Getting closer. Line's great.
Line's good.
Wait's
Let's
fine.
go. Wait's good.
Whoa.
Wait's good.
14-3.
Whoa, only Kevin if anybody.
Nobody.
Wait,
14-5,
Kev,
so.
just wait, Kev.
Same
Go,
neighborhood as
Go,
Kevin.
Kev. Go, Kev. Go,
Obviously
Kevin.
good splits
Now,
with
Kevin.
the-
Hard! That's pretty good.
That'll do.
Good shot.
Just gotta follow it down.
Great throw.
Could have carved it sooner, but
Can't do much better.
Or do we dare, or do we run
Pick it or run it.
Yeah.
Well, even if we tap it and leave it here, we're laying 2.
You can also tap it.
Okay.
Right?
Flash it too.
Then he's going to have to make this double and not park it on the one that's like here.
Make it a tough one. Good throw.
Okay, give me the ice. Okay, give me the ice.
Let's get that.
What do you like here?
I think I need more.
Okay.
So that was a 14-3. He's going to want 14 and a little bit.
Do you like
like the
Yeah.
bar, or do you like the...
I mean, the freeze is fine. You tap it's a bonus, but
Yeah, it's sure if he's frozen on it, but I think he wants to move it.
Jam it.
That's what I mean. If you do it high,
Guys,
over top.
T-line, and if the weight's okay, we can sweep it.
Pretty much.
How's the weight?
Gotta go a bit.
Okay.
Easy. It's there.
Yep, hard, 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 hard! Hard! Hurry! Hurry! Carl!
Well, gotta go through 8.
Hurry! Hurry! Keep it going. Hurry! Yep, gotta touch forward. Hurry! Go, go, go! Yep! Go! Yep! Line go! Hard! Hard! No, go hard! Hard, buddy, go! Somebody straight! Go, 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 go!
shots there.
Pretty good, buddy.
oh, that is handshakes.
That's what they call a team shot, huh?
Yeah.
That's why I like Vicing
10?
on those shots. I just stand there and yell. But there was those two
Yes.
kids really made that.
Yeah. 9-5.
Okay, well.
So they're trying to pick
Somewhere in
this
the middle.
across the
Like
top
there, I think
and
we're probably pretty thin,
dead
but
nut the other red, but
No, and
Yeah,
you
it
can't
doesn't
save
look
the
like
shooter. Well, maybe they think the thin double would save it. Yeah.
you gotta tick that red across the top, miss the yellow, and use the others. It might be there.
Yeah, you're going to jam on the red.
Yeah, it's hard
You don't have to,
So what do we
you don't
hit,
have to
like an
remove
eight?
the top red, you just have to
Easy
move it out of the
normal.
8 foot.
Move it. Yeah.
It's pretty thin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Farther than the two there, but
You got this, buddy?
Your
No
camera's out.
problemo.
Oh, I guess we have the cameras out.
No.
Yeah.
pretty good throw.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa! Go! Go! Straight! Straight! Go!
Oh my God.
Nice shot, man.
So when I said handshakes earlier, I meant if he makes it a great shot.
Yeah, then he'll go shake.
It won't be
He's gonna go
handshakes.
shake his hand.
Yeah.
Wow. That was an unbelievable shot.
Okay, I'm going to beat.
Might change his tune now.
I didn't know you were down here.
Nothing better than an extra end in a club championship final.
Nice shot, buddy. I need my,
Carter?
Good shot.
Carter.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll get it.
Do this, buddy.
Yeah.
Playing doubles in this one? Oh, fuck. Been holding it all game. I can make it. I can make it.
Playing doubles in the extra end?
Yeah.
Honestly, might work better.
It probably will. Yeah.
High center.
High center.
All right, we're back on. And a very exciting fight.
Stop. A little hot. A little hot.
I thought you had to play quieter because you only had to move out.
Might be in. Can't go.
Hot's no good.
At that weight, you didn't see it. I didn't see it.
No. It'll dig. It'll dig. We're good.
I don't see a lot of things.
Good, Devin.
We're all still having a ton of fun out there.
Good shot, buddy. You don't need me.
I'm good if you just tap that in.
Right after that.
Yeah.
You don't need me.
We need you, brother.
It's my cup.
Actually, let's tap it that way.
So they're playing the tap in. We talked about this earlier a couple hours ago that we don't have the no tick rule here at the Cup Championship. So
Probably back.
that's a perfect center guard that they're going to make not so perfect.
There's a no tick.
Goes back to playing the no. They're playing the tick with the no tick row. Oh, they missed her. Gives Brian an opportunity to throw the high double guard.
It's really not a shot you practice a whole lot.
No.
And it's such a team shot, too. You got
and
an
you
exact
practice less
room,
now
exact weight.
In the events, it's not even a legal shot.
And you can't do it anymore, no.
Can't go.
Where?
Stopping.
Like, are we coming around it?
No, it's coming.
Looks like this one's
We're
digging in. I think
definitely
we're-
To it.
Oh, no. Okay. We got two guards.
Could have come around. Could have come around.
Good path on both of those, but that's eventually, for these guys, that's a gimme double kill.
Terry's electing to beat him to the 4-foot here.
May have to go line.
Line's fine.
Line's fine. Line's fine.
It's good.
Yep. Line's fine.
Line only. Line only.
Yep.
Line only. Back heat. Go. Back heat.
Oh, I don't want that there.
No.
Let's go all the way.
I'd leave that if I were
Okay.
yellow, but Terry's right in moving this back. You don't want to shrink the rings on your last rock. So
No.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Go around. That's pretty queued up.
I like the third.
Really? Done?
I think it's a third one.
Okay.
I like the third
high,
guard
Chris.
here.
Yeah, I think
Otherwise,
it's,
you're trying to throw 6 perfect guards, and
especially those two the way they are, they're gone in a second.
I'd waste probably.
If you don't,
I'd probably throw 3 of these triple guards.
Are we buying it?
No.
We can't line them up anymore.
Well, we're not.
We're kind of to them.
I can probably get it by it.
Oh, wow.
Let it work.
Okay, whoa.
It's working.
Yeah.
Curl?
I don't know. No.
Let's
No. Okay.
Well, the good news is you can't get rid of all three.
That's all.
Wouldn't think so.
22. Half or on low. 12. Or outturn.
Outturn's probably easy too.
Wait, outturn, we 12.
Terry's going to blast.
Yeah.
You get rid of 2 and the shooter, though. The middle one might
Middle yellow might spin to a corner guard.
a little bit.
Peel! Yeah.
Maybe they might all go, actually.
Just a hair less. You're going to kind of pop.
You certainly want the red one to go as well. At least one of them in the red, but you should be able to get 2
with this. A bit of a pop there.
Yep.
Yep! Whoa! Yep!
Should be really good.
Really good.
Roll to a really corner.
Yeah, just as good as the triple.
Gotta keep throwing it, yeah.
Should have thrown it harder. Well, that looks pretty good now.
Yeah, I went a lot further than I thought.
Yeah. There's actually a little bit of space, so.
Oh, yeah.
If this end plays out the way it should now, that shot is your game winner.
Yeah.
Joe.
Bryant's open for a miss now.
Yeah, you gotta go line now.
Get over, boys.
That's what he'd like to have done on his last one, and I'm sure that's what he's
Last
thinking.
two.
So, yes, that's but his
Like Teal?
Chris is
Yep.
alone.
Oh, yeah.
You know that's what he's thinking. Where was that a couple of minutes ago?
Should have come around in a second.
But they're so tough.
Double them, just guarded it out.
Just over the hard line guards.
Carl! Carl! Carl!
Wow.
Game on.
Game's back on. Yeah. Would you be coming in now?
I'd probably throw a tight guard again, but it's really that high guard isn't really a guard.
Yeah, exactly.
Sir, back.
I guess they're hoping that if they do make it nice, then they just pull a high guard and make a better guard. But
It could be just it. It's trying to come.
I think in the ninth end, the weight's coming down a bit, so I think those guys could be getting fooled on the weight.
Seems to
Over
be.
curling.
Easy now, easy!
Over curling.
Easy!
No,
Kevin,
no,
stop.
No, right off, right off.
Boy, quite the finish
Yeah, but it's wide
in that
open,
in
so
that spot.
The high guard's
I'm
not
the
even
high
there.
guard.
See about 2/3 of it.
Talent and hard
Just
work.
bored. Okay. Forward. Yep, hard.
Who's a
Hard.
thin on the release?
Hard. Hurry. Yep. Whoa.
Good.
That works. Shot.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost asked for control because I figured it like that.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Everybody off the ice is starting to get warm up here.
The guard that's not really in play was almost in play there.
Yep.
Dave tweaked it just a little. Needed some help.
Well, even the way my board weight curls, I could probably get it.
Jamming the back one was a pretty good result, though.
Yeah, that was,
that rock back there wasn't helping him.
that was really good.
And the red's a little over.
Back 4 weights high. Sure, you throw it. Throw what you think.
Like I could see about 2/3. You could probably see almost all. You want to hit and roll mine?
We're trying to roll.
How far does he want to bump this, Chad?
I heard them say back 4 is not bad, so
Yeah, I'm thinking if you want to count, you got to do more than that, but you don't really need it to count just yet, right? You just want it behind the tee.
back 4 and roll under to be big.
Roll under
is
so
pretty
that
good.
yeah, the guard get it as in play as much as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Makes it delicate.
I mean, with the situation they're in right now, for Yellow to sit 2 when it comes to Corbin's last rock, it's
Line, hard line, hard!
This is going hard.
Hard, Kev!
Going really hard.
you need to touch it.
Yeah. I didn't see anything like that in his release, especially when he's 4 to 6 feet heavier than he meant to throw.
Not the right time for
What
that.
weight do you want to throw?
No.
I think just firm.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. Go. Yep.
Carter is, I think the right call is to probably try and draw back 8 foot.
Yeah, go around that. Back to where that one was that Dave jammed out of there.
We need him to fuck something up in the ring, so he's going to make a miss. If he's going to miss something.
I think it's biting. Yeah, we don't make this perfect. Just blast everything and we have
Yeah,
nothing.
if you could throw it down there and make it there perfect, it's still tough.
I'm done.
Because then
I
you're
kind of like it
still
like
red,
right there.
and you're gonna have
If we go there,
together.
we might
Go
get
back
a jam.
4.
It's the same
Back
shot
8.
as putting it here, though. It just makes it
No.
harder for him to get rid of it.
Yeah,
No,
hope for a
'cause
miss,
this-
and then you
this could-
hit to sit 2.
This could jam. And roll to there. And then we got a chance to
Right now, it's not even on their
I don't know.
list of options.
I guess if you could throw this and tap it, it could jam too.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Turn to like, I think we were throwing this.
Yeah,
one.
just turn.
Right?
It's not a shot you see called a whole lot.
I think
The draw around the back.
Yeah,
I don't-
but I see it enough
yours was weird.
that I'm
I don't think I'll
surprised
get as much
it hasn't
movement.
crossed their mind.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
You could even sit shot if it's.
I got
I
no
think we just
problem
gotta
with
freeze
them
it.
deciding
Yeah.
against it, but I'm surprised it didn't even
No.
fly into the radar.
All right. Just freeze them.
Because even if you make the freeze perfect and Terry doesn't throw,
Yeah.
then it's still tough for Yellow to score.
I like the weight.
Yeah, same. You gotta go. You gotta go. Tap. Line's close.
Easy. I like the weight.
Easy. Life be good. Oh, you guys, Chris. Whoa.
Likes the line, the switchers like the weight.
Lock it on, boys.
Go!
Lock it on now. Lock it on. Lock it on.
Great shot, buddy.
Reach. Good sweep.
Perfect.
And you didn't think I would make it.
Oh, we could either bomb it or we could like
Did he say that to us? You're not going to make that?
try to
He didn't say if you don't make it perfect.
Oh,
It's either we blast it or we
Really, it's
play
a
like
tough shot
back
to
and
throw,
forth.
so
Keep it here, punches up.
If he knows
Staggered
it,
guards.
I can throw it to the back end. Back 4.
Well, think about everything. So he has to either draw here.
yeah, it's the second one you got to make.
Top of the sit 2.
Right, yeah. I can't get that.
Here's where I'd be saying to Dave,
Oh, they want to play this one then?
I wish you were throwing this.
yeah.
Because Dave could get this out.
Yes.
If we leave your
Terry
shooter
cannot.
in
No,
or
so what does he do
it's not
instead?
no.
Does he go around it, or does he freeze on top? Just follow what Carter did.
Just do a slight tap and angle them.
Yeah.
Don't tap it on the nose. Tap it a hair off nose, so you can't.
Yeah, tap it. Yeah.
Yeah, and like leave the shooter like this.
Yeah, just like what Dave's talking.
And then what's he do?
Love when that happens.
We're top button coming out of a shot.
He's not down yet.
No.
Thank you for the offer.
This is, I guess, a little dangerous if I tap it too far.
That's why I'm not in the big stuff.
Yeah, I can't. Where's it? It's big difference square. Well, almost. Like almost.
So he's obviously moving this one back into the 4-foot button area, but where does he want his shooter to stop, Jeb?
I think you want the shooter to stagger the top so you can't promote anything.
Yeah, see, so he doesn't want to stop right on the nose.
No, you want a hair on either side of the nose.
Or in a spot where it's lined up.
Yeah. Tap your red just at the top button so you can't freeze it for shot.
Go. If you think it's like, go.
And you don't want to get the red, yellow freeze that's going to be there can't be lined up.
Yep. Hard! Lucky! Hard! That's all. Weight's good.
Might not be a freeze. It looks like it's going to spill, isn't it? I can't see it with the guys in the way.
Nice throw, Terry. Really good.
That's really good. Well, Carter made an unbelievable shot on his last one.
Yeah, he's
going to come off that corner guard and nut it, and it's probably game.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
They probably won't look at it, but if he hits a quarter of that corner, oh, he's looking at it.
He just did.
If he makes it, I don't think Red can score.
Whatever you're seeing. I mean,
Carter pointed at his head. His dad's head didn't even turn. They didn't even look in that direction.
What a way to finish, though.
Yeah,
he makes it.
Yeah,
I think it's all you got.
Probably that then.
yeah, that's really good by Terry. As you said, the red yellow could not be lined up.
no.
In that.
Does this drag onto this?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
Well, if we throw it and it drags, then we lose the guard.
Never mind.
That's
Never
just
mind.
it.
Never mind.
All you gotta do is move a little bit. What are they gonna do? Not getting rid of
There?
it.
I don't think it's there, buddy.
What do we got to
I
hit?
think it's there all day.
Oh, it's there.
Well, there?
I think so.
Pretty thin, right?
It's pretty much just as thin as his last shot in this eighth.
Yeah, that was a gimme. Apparently.
Yeah.
That'd be this
If you
turn.
dead stick it, I don't know what Terry does.
Oh, yeah. Like there?
We'll have to throw the out turn draw.
Yeah. Shouldn't move much on this path.
Should not.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually want to make this and leave half of your rock showing.
Yeah, he just wants that one to change color.
Yeah, but be a hair on the right side though.
I don't think I can throw
Because
the
if you're
weight to tap
fully
it back
buried,
far enough.
you probably knows the red and make the double.
There'll be some drag. If he comes right onto it, then he should be in a perfect spot.
It'd be a fun way to win a club championship.
Yep. Well, this will be interesting here too to see if there's any kind of anything's high out there or not. See how this runs.
Stay with us. Yep. Up. Yep. Hard tip! Hard! Hard tip! Alright.
Hard tip! Okay.
Missed by a whole lot, huh?
Game, boys. Congrats.
Good game.
Game, Terry. Congrats.
Well, that concludes the club championship at the Brant Curling Club. Team Terry Corbin, Dave Ellis, Jacob Jones, and Logan James
Game, Jacob. Congrats, boys.
being the winners.
Congrats, man.
Thanks for tuning in to Matthews Curling Network. Please subscribe.
Game, boys.
Yeah. Well, and then we got that.
Game.
Hey, man.
Did what we could.
What a relief. We played well enough.
Yeah.
Didn't play great, but made enough shots. Here, somebody else takes it. I'm afraid to drop it. He's younger. Jay's like, do we have to wait for this?
Oh, sure, leave me with the heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.